coming at you.
All right, we're recording again.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Yeah, what the fuck? I was gonna say we were talking about Tom Cruise with him being Scientologist.
Yeah.
And he makes all these like sci-fi movies or whatever. But like the last time someone actually made a Scientology sci-fi movie, it was what the fuck is his name? John Travolta was a Scientologist, and he made a movie based off one from L. Ron Hubbard's one of his books, apparently.
Huh?
Because L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology, was like he wrote the most published like sci-fi books of all time, where he just was cranking them out, bunch of weird shit. And I guess John Travolta took one of his, I guess maybe most famous one or something, I don't know, but it was called Battlefield Earth.
Oh, I've seen
it. Was like
that.
one of the worst movies of all time.
They wore those like nose ring.
Yeah, and they like were big and they had big heads and they had dreads and everything.
I forgot about that movie. Yeah. You've never seen it?
Tom Cruise, like the way that she talked, Tom Cruise was like, not God, but right there. Like he was the number one Scientologist. Like,
well, they picked him on purpose
for the money, everything.
Yeah, they needed something like they needed like their golden child.
Yeah,
for him.
Yeah, I mean I feel like we've talked about this on a past episode. What is that noise?
It's a damn bat.
It's a bat. It's getting worse. What is happening tonight, dude? Never had any. God. Never had any problems.
Shocked a little bit.
All right.
Fuck.
All right, it's gone.
That's why we need a young Jamie.
Yeah,
we can just yell him, Jamie, fix
this shit.
Fix this shit, man.
Number of problems today. What the fuck's going on?
I don't know. We'll get them all worked out.
Yeah.
It's at 6'6", man.
Yeah.
Where's that at?
This is episode 66.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
That's true.
Fuck. Oh yeah. So yeah, Tom Cruise. I think it was in that Going Clear was the name of that show with Leah Remini, where she was like exposing everything or whatever. Like and I remember one thing they talked about on that is basically they treated Tom Cruise like a pharaoh, like a king. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
How cool would that be?
Or they brought him women and like
for real?
Yeah, seriously. And then like
food.
Yeah, and they were trying to like set him up in like this arranged like marriage kind of thing. And they needed to find like a kind of a pretty up and coming actress that was in the church of Scientology. And they went and got her and like she thought the entire time she was going to be doing like some sort of TV interview, like promotional thing for the church or whatever. So she goes and they like shop. She goes shopping, gets these like clothes. They do hair and makeup and like dollar all.
But they're like,
and,
you actually got to blow this guy.
And then basically the whole thing was just so she could be presented to Tom Cruise and at this fucking ranch.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. And then
who was
like,
it? It wasn't Kate Holmes.
No.
Because she's not hot. So they must have. He got the shit in
No, this girl is cute. The only thing I'd seen her on
she's
was
like a geisha.
she was on that show Homeland. That's the only thing I remember seeing her on. I can't remember what her name is.
Either way.
But anyway, and they presented her like, here's your bride. And she's just like, the fuck is going on?
Not an interview. It's fucking.
Yeah. I don't know what they didn't get married because but they probably just fucked and that was it.
Yeah, he was like, "Well, you're already here and you're dolled up. Might as well don't waste this." You know what I mean?
It's opportunity. I mean, a lot of people put in a lot of work.
Here, don't shit on them because you're having second thoughts. We're already here.
So terrible.
Yeah, that's awful.
Can't remember what was that little the house that if they got in trouble they went to. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, wasn't it? Yeah, it was on that ranch where they go to this house and they'd like.
All they do is clean shit all day long.
See, that's kind of
Can't
cool.
leave the house.
Right. They like mop floors. My favorite thing though is I like that the most elite of the elite.
The Mace Kingsley Ranch School?
Yeah, I think that's probably it. The elite Scientologists, the ones that were going to carry the church into the future.
Well,
they were part of the Sea Org and they all dressed up like sailors and were on this boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it's right over there off V Cross Road. It gives you a map to where the ranch is.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's where Top Gun come about.
Maybe. That's probably it.
Makes sense.
There's even an e-meter. Look at this thing. You can order it.
An e-meter?
Yeah,
the little thing where you got to like hold
I think it's made by Ninja.
You got to hold the shafts and then it tells you if you're like fucked up or not.
It's made by Ninja.
Way back.
Right. Same people that brought you the newest crock pot.
Yeah.
Bring you the e-reader, the e-meter. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
You got to sit on one end of it and then hold the other.
Oh, yeah.
That sucks. You got to sit on that thing.
I can make a roast and get my life right at the same time.
Yeah, like he's doing. Wait, what'd you say?
I can make a roast and get my life right at the same time.
Yeah, hit your
With
G spot and
the Ninja
find
crock pot e-meter combo.
Yeah, I cannot. South Park would love that thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they already did the.
Tickler attachment sold separately.
That's the reason. That's the reason why the I can't remember his name either, but the dude that voiced Chef on South Park is no longer voicing Chef on South Park is because he was a Scientologist.
Oh, they had.
And when they did the Scientology episode, he was out. He's like, I'm out.
I'm out, guys.
They told him ahead of time. I was like, hey, we're gonna
everything
do this.
else was all the other shit was fine.
I mean, they told him ahead of time. They were like, we're about to do like this episode about Scientology. Is like, you cool with that? He's like, if y'all do that, I'm out of here. And they were like, okay,
we don't give a
see ya.
shit. We're all in sweatpants. We don't give a fuck what you think. Dudes, that video I posted just a minute ago, I posted that on our Instagram, that bat clip. I don't remember that.
No.
I remember the movie, but that is some of the best shit I've ever seen.
I saw Anchorman 2.
We saw it in theaters.
I saw it in theaters, and it just didn't hit like the first one.
There's
there's
moments.
Some
like the
small
dinner
moments.
scene.
Yes.
With him and his girlfriend at the time.
In the black family, and he's like the only white guy. Yeah.
It is one of the greatest things ever. Which one of you pipe hitting bitches want to pass the mashed potato?
Right. It's like, I know, right? Yeah, dude.
Look at Big Pop over here.
That's funny.
It is so good. Ah, damn it. I need to get a TV in here, dude, so I can post those videos. They're insane.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you need to watch it. It's good.
Yeah. We watched the first one at work the other day.
God,
Hadn't seen that one in so long.
It's so good.
Yeah.
They don't make them like
I don't
that.
think I haven't seen Anchorman like front to
cover to
cover, beginning to end, all in one sitting, in forever. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Asked him out.
Never seen it in that way.
No, in years. I've always just ended up watching clips of it.
Yeah.
I could recall every scene in my head already.
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
But yeah, they just don't make them like that anymore.
No, they don't.
Not any good.
No.
Let's let we were talking about Anyone But You or whatever. Seems like it's a classic kind of rom-com, but I heard
it's not doing real great.
Not doing great.
But I don't care.
I think it's did okay. I think it made. I mean, as far as rom-coms go, they don't cost that much money to make, and I think as long as they break 50 million, they'll do it again.
All you do is you take an attractive chick and an attractive dude.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like,
exactly right.
all right.
That's all I want to see.
This will work.
Yeah.
It's just like the Hallmark movies. So
Right.
I do
Same
like
thing.
some of those Hallmark movies. I got to be honest.
Which that was one of the biggest news of the week in dude world is that Sydney Sweeney was like, I'm never gonna not do nude scenes.
Yeah, and you know what?
And I'm like, hats off to you.
Hats off to you. You're doing your part.
Right.
And I think it's important.
You're doing important work.
Have you seen that girl, Garrett? You know what we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah. And then she got this horror movie coming out.
Yeah, but I like how it's horror, but all of a sudden, like I was like, but
it's like
they're going to
sexy
show
horror.
something. You got to show something. And sure enough, like there's a scene where she's getting like hosed down by some mean sister.
Demons are hot.
She's holding her breasts, and I'm like, those are still massive.
Right.
I was like, this is a nunnery, and all of a sudden there's a scene where she's like floating in the water and like nips up. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
everyone knows what's happening here. And then sure enough, in the film, apparently she becomes pregnant mysteriously, and they like dress her up
She's
like
a sinner.
like a queen. Remember that? That's all. She has like a head, like a crown on and shit.
Yeah,
It does look really creepy though.
Yeah. It looks eerie.
But yeah, she's super hot, even as a nun.
So
Even she
Immaculate.
might be hotter.
The name of it's
As a
Immaculate,
nun.
where she's apparently is has a virgin, immaculate conception. So the name
Right.
is Immaculate. So a nun that gets impregnated, but it's probably a demon. I'm just going to call it right now. Like obviously,
But yeah, it wouldn't be scary if
demon.
it wasn't.
right? It's a demon,
It's like a normal baby. They're all in fear. I'm like,
right? But what if like her what if her only nude scene is like a violent birth?
you get like, but
Of a demon.
But you get clips of like one nipple,
Yeah, you get the nip, but then it's
Like-
all just like blown
all the
out.
oatmeal and all the shit
All
involved. You're
that.
like, I don't know
Right.
if I really like this
You're like,
anymore.
kind of takes the
That's why it can be
sexiness.
her she's like
hotness
yelling.
is a little different
Yeah.
here.
Plus, it's
yeah.
a bunch. You got like a bunch of old nuns around. It's
Oh,
just like
yeah.
I don't know if I like this at all.
Right. But then they get naked too, so then it's like okay.
But then you become afraid of what you're into. Like, how am I going to top this? Like, what's next?
yeah, exactly.
It's like that podcast. I forget the name of it. Where I guess it's like some bros and they take sex questions from other guys that call in. That one dude called his. He was from the way West Coast. He's like, yeah, man. So I've been letting my girlfriend like peg me lately, and they're like, what? And he was like, yeah, it's fucking awesome. And I'm like, I don't know. And he was like, well, how does that work? Like, what position? He was like, oh, she does like cowgirl, and then she just like rams it in there. And I have like the biggest loads. I'm just like, I would never.
She does cowgirl?
Yeah, so she'll do like reverse and then like reach around and like put one of them digits in there.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm assuming he didn't like draw it on a
Well,
board.
that's not. I don't say that's full on pegging.
No, I think not like. I don't think pegging doesn't qualify as like an actual fake dick.
Yeah,
that's what you mean.
Are
you sure?
I'm pretty sure pegging is like full on strap on dildo.
Let me look it up
you're getting fucked.
Let me look on Urban Dictionary. You make it seem violent. Hold on.
Well, I mean,
I guess it could be.
dildo in your ass is a little violent.
Is it? Let me see. Let's see what it says here. That's what I'm looking up.
Pretty sure.
You're probably right.
Pegging. I think.
I didn't know sodomy does it. I think it has a multiple.
What you're talking about, I've heard. That's been chapsticking was a thing where you do the finger while you're getting a blowjob. The girl will stick her finger up your ass.
That's called chapsticking. Is it? Chapsticking. Yeah. So I think you're right. It says here when a woman fucks a guy with a strap on.
Yeah. Boom.
Or it says here butt stuff, but no homo, bro.
There you go.
Is one definition. Let's use it in a sentence. You've had something up your ass, bro. That's gay. No, bro. My girl's just into pegging me. So you're fine.
Right.
Yeah,
but
here's one.
But it's only gay if the dildo's in the shape of a dude's dick.
Okay, well, here's one.
Like it's like realistic looking. He's got veins and shit. Then it's gay.
Here's one. When a girl straps a dildo dick on herself and gives the guy a lesson on the 7th planet in our solar system.
Uranus.
Yeah. What does that mean? What does that mean?
The 7th planet is Uranus.
Oh, that's funny.
There you go. Or Uranus, if you're one of the
Uranus, if you want to be
astronomy nerds.
Anal using a strap on. That is rough. What is chapsticking?
Yeah.
What is that? Hold on.
Say stick a little finger while you're getting a beach. That's what that is. I'm guessing it's
chapsticking. Involves the act of taking out a man's phallus and rubbing it around a woman's vaginal lips.
The fuck?
Similar to the act of applying chapstick onto dry lips. Let's see.
That's even funnier.
Yeah. That's weird. I think you've got something new. You need to add that in here.
That was way back in like high school. People were talking about chapsticking, but
chapped stick refers to after a weekend of many sexual encounters, what your man stick looks like on Monday.
Chapstick.
Oh no. He's like, man, I had too much sex on the weekend. I got chapstick.
I've never had that problem.
Dude. Okay, well, I'm glad we got in there.
God, that would be painful. You imagine a chapped dick?
I cannot actually imagine a chapped
like
dick.
It's all cracked and dry and shit. Ooh.
God. That's horrible.
Yeesh.
Ugh. I didn't know that was a term. I've never heard of what you said.
Mine would never be that way because I'm constantly lotioning it.
Oh, right. You got to be moisturized. It's like, he's like, mine's perfect.
It's always moisturized.
Self-care.
It's got a shimmer to it.
Exactly. Right.
Looks like lip glosses on it.
Right. Yeah, actually, if you squeeze it, like lotion comes out.
It's like one of those. It's like a poisonous toad.
Like a sponge. If you squeeze it, like the suds come out. So that's exactly what happens to my dick when you squeeze it. More lotion comes out.
It's your self-lubricating. You do that.
Right, yeah.
If you were an X-Men, that's
I'm
your power.
I'm like a tree toad. I self-lubricate.
Yeah.
It's actually poisonous.
You can actually use it to hunt if you had to.
Right.
That's cool. Kill monkeys with it.
Oh, god dang.
If that was your power, if you were an X-Men. Self-lubricating dick.
I secrete poison from my penis.
They just call him the chapstick. The wet one.
Exactly.
Ah, fuck.
There's a toad that secretes something on the back or whatever, and if you lick it, it's a psychedelic. It's like, what if that was my dick?
So a girl sucks your dick,
she starts tripping.
She thinks she's in the mushroom kingdom or some shit.
Right. Exactly.
Well, you have to have that tested. You'll have to have some willing ladies to come in here and try it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could do this the boring scientific way where you like put in a petri dish and test it, blah, blah, blah. Or we could do this the fun way.
That's what Joe and them were talking about, that episode where talking about squirting, like that Japanese urology study.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Actually trying to figure out if it was actually piss or not. But apparently it's been filmed. Like they pulled it up on there. Like Jamie pulled it up. Like you can actually watch it because it's science. So it's not porn. Because apparently in Japan they blur out the goodies for porn. Like somebody's mom walked in, like, hey guys, you really need to. Like,
it's like when you got a masturbation sesh going on, you get interrupted multiple times, and it's just like
when the video pauses.
Yeah, and buffers, and you're like, God.
Or you can't. You're trying to slide the little bar, and you can't, and then you got your thing.
Right.
Or you got to sneeze.
Or you got to sneeze. Oh, that's the way. You ever try to keep your eyes open when you sneeze? No. You should try it. It's terrible.
You're
it's
like
this.
middle of a jerk off session, and you have to like shit real bad.
Ooh, you can almost feel. Yeah, that's not a good feeling.
Yeah, and you got to sit down. And you have to like tuck. So you got to tuck your shit. And it's
but also, have you ever tried masturbating after taking a big shit? It doesn't feel right.
Really,
you have to let all that calm down for a second.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think I've ever.
Next time you take a huge...
I've never taken a huge shit, but you know what I really want to do right now? Jerk off.
Well, no, because you were mentioning earlier, like you have to shit as you're in the middle of it. Like sometimes it's like, oh, I really want to do that. And it's like, oh, I better shit first because you don't want that happening.
I got you.
Yeah,
right.
So after you take like it's awful.
Can't believe we're talking
then try it. Just try it, both of you. Just try
it. We've had some technical difficulties. You might not notice because I'm going to edit this later. But how we were like, all right, what were we talking about? And then we just immediately go to shitting and jerking off. Sometimes within the same 5 minute period.
Stirring it. We're just stirring the cup before we take a sip. Chill out. Everyone knows what this show's about. Okay.
It's like at work, man. The first 5 minutes and everything turns to dicks and butts.
Oh, because it's hilarious.
Very much.
It's hilarious.
Dicks and butts. Or dicks
whatever.
and butts.
It doesn't matter. All of it. It's a melting pot.
Your butt?
everything just to go in it.
Exactly.
Nothing gets out.
If anybody was like, we've had people comment and be like, you should have some more structure and, where you do segments and stuff like that. It's like, if we did any structure, it would just be that. It would just be.
There's your segment.
Everybody does segment. Everybody does segments. Who cares?
It's like whenever you used to, you unwrap Tootsie Rolls, like the candy, obviously. What's funny is like, you look at it, you see all those lines. Like, those are rest marks.
Try to pinch it off, but it's just too firm.
Oh, dude, you don't want to. You got to cut it short, wipe deep. You got a mess on your hands. It's going to be in your hand. Like there's nothing worse than grazing that thumb.
Oh yeah,
it sucks.
Or like you think you're done, and then you go,
Nope. Mm-mm. You think you got it. It's like someone went like this and just smashed it right back in there.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like you just like your ass.
I don't know what it is like. Like if
your ass got hit with like a pie, like a clown, but it's shit. That's what it's like.
Like if your ass is, it's either like if it's too slick, like if your hand's too slick, and you go and the paper
stays, but your hand keeps going.
Nothing but finger.
You're like son of... Yeah. It sucks, dude.
The toilet paper, all it got was your taint.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
Stopped at the taint.
What sucks is when it's real messy, it goes up on your cheeks, and you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Like
you're like, I guess you just jump in the shower at that point.
Yeah. Like, cleaning up takes longer than the shit I took.
Yeah.
And too when you go, and you're like, it's gonna be so fucking messy. Like you can feel it. Like
you stand up, it's all over the seat.
You just know. You're like, dude,
what the fuck happened?
Like I just want to sit there and see if I let some of it dry up first. It'd be easier to clean.
Right. Just like chip off.
Yeah, I'm just like they'll just like kind of little hammer.
Use a scouring sponge in the shower.
Might just try wiping with one of those sponges, like those all natural sponges.
It's like a waxing. Yeah.
What kind of grit are you using? Yeah, this sucks.
No.
Oh, the worst is I took a shit at the gym one time, and I went to go grab.
When you're all sweaty,
and it was there was no paper.
Yeah,
and there was nobody else in there. I was like, no, and I can't. And it's before I got started.
Goodbye socks.
Yeah, so I was like, I looked under the door. I was like, all right, let's go for it. So I just pulled up like half mast and just looked outside the door, and then I ran real quick, got in the other stall. There was paper in there.
I had to do that. I've had to do that. There's been times where it's like there was only one stall, and so there was no other stall to go to. Like this whole bathroom was toilet paperless, and I had to do the whole all right, well, I guess I'm going Middle East style, and I had to fucking flush and then do the water and just pat my ass, my ass from the water from the toilet bowl.
He was playing in it.
Man.
Yeah, that's how they do it in the Middle East, bro.
It's like the middle. That's why I'm proud to be an American.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you know it's clean? You don't.
No, you don't. But that's how they clean their ass. They don't have toilet paper and like bidets and shit. And
Yeah, you
like
don't need all
fucking
that.
some village in
What?
Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying?
He's like cups water.
They just have a bowl.
tosses it.
Just have a bowl of water, I guess, and they just pat their
It'd be
ass.
funny if he put his feet on the seat
Oh man.
like a big bat or a bird and just sort of like.
Right. Yeah, actually, it's a better way to do this. I like, stand on it. I actually perch like,
I guess
like
it'd be
an
like
umpire.
I guess it'd be like a gorilla.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you hear him like.
Yeah, and I'm just like, it's like this.
Oh man.
You really run away with that for a minute.
You got to get the finger up in there, and
That sucked, dude. Oof. I used to be afraid
do
to
that.
shit like out in public. Like,
I
I don't
know.
want to shit at home.
I know.
Oh, you remember? Yeah.
oh yeah, I used to have that. I used to hate doing it at school. Was the worst
I didn't like it either because
you
kids
had
are
like
mean,
5
dude.
minutes tops between classes. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not enough time to like relax and fucking.
I
do
finally
your
broke
business.
mine junior year. Who's that ecology teacher we had? Brent? The cool dude. Do you remember? Is that Brent we had? A senior year or something?
Ecology? I don't remember.
Yeah. Anyways, I ended up getting like the sweats. I was in class and I was like, I walked up to him. I was like, let's get like a bathroom pass.
Mhm.
He was like, "You're all right." And I was like, "I'm not all right." Like it was cold sweat. I was like, I have to go.
Give me that fucking thing.
So I like
No.
ran, but I had to clench as I was running. Like it was bad. And you know that bathroom by the gym, the older one? I had to go in there. I went to all the way to install. It was
That's
one
the
of the
ones you always do though, because nobody wants to go in there.
I went in there to the final stall, and like it was one where you just sit down. You don't have to do anything. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
it was off. That's when I broke my whole shitting in school. So I was good. It only took me my senior year,
I think
junior
it
year.
was Walmart, maybe a Walmart I went in.
Oh, Eric used to shit at Walmart all the time before school. I remember that.
Yeah, I don't have
Man,
any
just kinda
reservations
broke it.
shitting in
Oh yeah, I don't care.
public bathrooms anymore.
No, I don't either.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Don't give a fuck.
Cracker Barrel's a good place to shit. Yeah, because they play that cool oldies music in there.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Um.
Remember that we were at mountain biking. And you was
Yeah.
in the porta john.
Yeah, you guys filmed me. They opened the door on me. I like how I got mad, but then I smiled
yeah.
before you closed it. Like this is what I wanted.
There's something weird about like porta johns is fine, but have you ever like shit in like a bathroom that's like a campsite or something like that?
Yeah, Loretta.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Loretta
a big
Lynn's.
fucking hole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's deep as shit.
Turkey Bay.
Yeah.
They've got a hole. It's got it's got this cool paper towel
like
or
12
toilet
feet
paper
down.
Toilet paper holder that holds like 19
Yeah.
rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's really, porta potties are cool until you got to sit by them for a week,
Yeah.
doing the firework tent like I do. And then we shit in them and then
In the heat of summer.
nobody wants to come by. Like, we call them, 3 or 4 times a day.
Can you come pick up my
Well,
shit?
like, when y'all going to empty this damn thing?
Damn, how much y'all shitting out there?
Well, we try not to, but sometimes, like you say, you just.
Oh, I'm not saying
can't wait.
don't shit in it, but
No.
I'm thinking like y'all are
Well,
shitting.
like,
in
we
it.
try to
Someone
wait
come
till.
get this plastic shit hut.
We try to wait till, the other guy gets there so we can go somewhere and do it other than the damn porta john.
Yeah.
Because especially the one that I had down there in Ashton, City, like it's sitting right next to the tent.
Yeah, you don't want to smell
can't
your
get
boy's
away from
shit.
it.
That sucks.
No.
Well, like
Yeah, it's
Loretta
horrible.
Lynn's, we had to shit. There's the gaps in the wood
Oh yeah,
between the
that's
stalls.
weird.
You can see
Yeah.
everybody shit.
Yeah.
It's really weird because you, me, and Dad had to all shit at the same time, and we're all talking through the. You just see
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, yeah.
Pale knees and all.
Yeah,
It's.
right.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you look at those Roman bathrooms and stuff where it was just a room full of holes, and everybody just like, "What's up, man? How's it going? How's the weather?" And you just
Yeah.
shit together.
Yeah.
That was me in basic.
They have no doors, nothing. You just shit with your friends. They have to watch you push. I'm not about that. I don't want to watch my friend.
It was
wipe.
real bad. And you'd be like, hold my
cheer
hand,
each other
bro.
on. Yeah.
Hold my hand, bro. It's a hard
They
one.
have, they have to watch you wipe.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's what I mean. When I
Well, no,
was
but when
forced to go through that,
but when you
it was
wipe-
either do that or never shit for 10 weeks. So
You're like a bear.
right,
It's got a big ass
so
plug.
you kind of had to.
It's like hair and berries and sticks.
So that broke me of the whole like I don't give a fuck.
That's crazy to watch. Like sit next to a dude and he like hit your elbow and he's got shit. It's
Like if I really had to shit, I would drop trowel like in the yard while y'all were watching. I don't give a fuck.
we would probably be watching.
Yeah, which I did do one time when I was in high school. Shit in the edge of my
didn't
buddy's yard.
it
while
wasn't
he
in front of anybody.
and he was running at me. trying to throw shit at me, and I was trying to like push and be done before he could get to me.
He's just sweating. His face is all red.
Yeah, dude. Because I knew what he was trying to do. He was going to come over and push me in it.
That would be awesome.
So I had to fucking hurry up.
I think the worst one I had was when we were headed to where we were.
Gallenberg.
Gallenberg.
We were doing the police thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to stop the van.
Yeah, for me.
Garrett was in like the very back.
Same
Sweating.
thing, sweating and everything. Yeah.
That's like him and that. Was it the patty melt you ate? Or you were in the car? Or the chili? Who had the story about the hot dog, chili dog, or something you ate? You were in the back of the car.
That was me.
Was that
I
you?
know I had one like that.
That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, that was at work. We had them that day for lunch, and then go to this class where we're cutting up cars and shit. And like, I could feel it then a little bit, but dude, when we got in the
It was
we
brutal.
got in the car, this was 10:00 at night. I still had to work the rest of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Going back, same thing, sweating. Like I had flu symptoms, and we get back, and I'm on the truck that's the busiest throughout the night, and I go up there and shit everything out of my body. Still,
All those organs and everything
dude,
fell out.
had the cold chills, everything. I was like,
What was in those
great,
hot
like,
dogs?
dude? I don't know, man. It was I don't know what the hell they bought. It was those freaking Bar S hot dogs and canned Hormel. I don't know. It was, it was horrible. But yeah,
Bro.
cold chills, and luckily didn't have to do anything that night. But told her, I was like, dude, I just shit my soul out last night, so y'all can leave me alone.
Have you ever clogged a toilet in public?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That sucks.
If I like a Walmart bathroom or Publix or whatever, and I just like blow the thing up, and I'm like, well, it's the worker's problem now.
That's what they get paid to do, right?
Some kid was probably in the loading dock smoking weed, and he's got to go unclog my shit now.
You ever tried to use it? Like, I've done it before. I'm like, I got to try to do something. And all they had was a toilet brush. I'm like, that might work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of like jam it in there.
It does not work.
No.
It just collects everything like a barnacle brush or some shit.
Now you have like this just wad of like toilet paper like on this
It
brush.
looks like a torch from an old movie in a cave.
Right. Where they like wrap some cloth around it and then lit it on fire. That's what it looks like.
I should just light it. That's exactly what it looks like. There's tar on it.
It's an old adventurer's like leg bone.
Yeah.
With some cloth wrapped around it.
Just throw it on the ground and I light the way out. Yeah, I've done that. I like put it back. It doesn't fit back in its little holder anymore. I'm like, this has gotten terrible.
So I've tried to like fix it before and I just end up making it worse. I'm like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah. I had to
I just
actually
leave.
When I was at my other job before I started now, I had to actually email the guy be like, the toilet's clogged in this bathroom. And I felt terrible, but I mean,
So the last time that I clogged a public toilet, I was at Nissan Stadium.
Oh damn!
So, and when I can't remember which gate it is, but when you first walk in, there's a family bathroom. Which if I got a shit real bad, I'm going to be a minute. Especially if it's already halfway through the game, like there's already a bunch of people there, because those public bathrooms are just everything. You can pee on everything.
It's awful.
So there's no sitting on.
It's like 17
it's gross. Yeah.
Stalls of piss.
It's just gross. It stalls the urinals and stalls. There's no difference, right? Everybody's just peeing on everything. I think there's even people peeing on the sink, but it doesn't matter. So I always try to find the family bathrooms or whatever. And the last time I did that, we did go to the family bathroom, and I clogged. It was one of those 30 wipers or whatever. Where it was like, it won't go away. What's happening?
It's the worst. It's like you shit on
You're like, am I unclench? Like you clench harder. Like, is it still just like coming out as I'm wiping? Let me clench.
Yeah,
right.
It's like someone squeezes your lips.
Right.
The shit comes out like chocolate. It sucks,
Exactly.
dude.
What the fuck is happening?
I need someone to squeeze me.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it was
It's almost
one
like
of
you
those.
should pack the wound.
Right.
Just stuff your ass with toilet paper.
So if I know if it's going to be a multi-wiper, right, I'm like doing some some flushes ahead of time. It's like, I know this is going to be a lot of an amount. Well, it wasn't enough. I guess I didn't do enough pre-flushing, and I clogged that bitch. But the thing that's weird about it is like, there's like a line of 30 people waiting to go into this next one. There's like families, there's children, there's like an old lady, and I'm just like, well. I just look them all as I walk by. I look them all dead in the eye, like, yeah, it was me.
Yeah, but what sucks about the flushing as you go is like I've tried that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead, because I try to be courteous. Like if it's like, let me hit it real quick, I'll get all the stuff out. What sucks is when it's a slow filler, and you just wait, and you're like, I'm gonna be here for an hour waiting for this son of a bitch to reset so I can flush it.
Yeah, dude,
it sucks.
Yeah,
you guys seen it? Speaking of like the bathrooms, you said like stadiums. You seen the old men that go in there and like will put one hand on the wall and gag and like spit in the urinal while they're pissing? I hate that so much. I was at a rest
Never
stop.
seen that.
We were at a rest stop. I walked in. There's like an old dude in a urinal with like a members only jacket. He's probably like in his 70s. He was like, "Ugh." I'm like, yeah. And he's got one hand on the wall, and I'm like, I'm just gonna.
His other hand's in his pocket, and he's just free cocking it.
Yeah, they have something where they can just like float over, and it automatically just drops out.
Right.
They don't have to even have it's.
Well,
it's
or
crazy.
it's sort of because it's so short, it just rests on the ball, so it's always got the perfect trajectory.
Yeah, that's
to hit
cool.
the ball.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
trying
it
not to get piss on your balls.
Right.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. Yeah, those stadium bathrooms are horrible. We went to Bristol a couple of years ago, and like the whole room glows because nobody flushes. You just in and out. All the stalls were just filled with piss everywhere.
Yeah.
It's in the floor. They use it as cleaner. Like I'm pretty sure they don't even use cleaner. They just scoop out like one of those old big like ladles. Just scoop out piss and throw them in the glass.
So I like. There's some places I've been to where they have big events where it's just a trough. It's a straight up latrine
with ice in it.
Yeah.
With ice in
I
it. It's
hate
just
those.
a straight up latrine.
I can't.
And honestly, I'm like, that actually just makes more sense. Let me just piss in this fucking bucket because,
Yeah, but I don't like. I went to a fair one time.
because it's less to splatter back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But like, it's like open seating.
Yeah.
It's like one of those dinner places where you eat is like with a family with people you don't know. It's like that kind of bathroom version.
That's true.
I don't want to piss next to that.
If it's
I
extra
can't do
busy,
the
like
trough.
somebody's like, they see a little gap, like, yeah, I can fit in there, and just like bumping elbows.
It's always some old dude.
Right.
Hey guys, nice watch. It
Right,
sucks.
exactly.
Or like Black Horse's bathroom.
Yeah.
Those fucking urinals suck.
Yeah.
There's no wall or divider. You have to like, and then both of you like turn, so you rub asses while you're trying to piss.
That's
Sucks.
the one. There's 3 urinals at work, and there's no divider with those.
Yeah.
And so everybody just uses the last one, and then they kind of like they turn so nobody can see their
What
wiener.
age do you become where you don't care if the other dude sees your dick?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Because I still turn too. Because I don't know why like I should care.
Yeah.
It's like the guy's going to write about me on his like memoirs. Like I saw this guy and his little dick at the movie theater. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what age do you become where you don't give a shit? You know what I mean?
When you become that old guy, the old guy's like, hey, nice dick.
Well, it's like I was watching that Joe Rogan podcast and like Ari pulls his dick out and starts peeing in the bottle. And he was like,
Yeah.
look at little Jew dick or whatever. And I'm like, they're just sitting on a table and his friend's dick's out and it's not a big deal. And they go back to recording. I'm like, I don't know if I could be that cool if Garrett pulled his dick out and started pissing.
I
in the
wouldn't
bottle.
want to. I wouldn't want to be the one to look though. Why would you want to
They
just
all
walk
look
up and
because
just
there's a
look at
dude-
somebody's dick
Oh,
right beside
I
you,
would-
like before you start
Because
pissing?
you probably
know?
wouldn't be able to help it. You'd look.
That's a good point.
You wouldn't be able to help it.
I don't know. I'd
You
keep
would
my
not
eyes
be able to
forward,
help
man.
it. You would peek.
I wouldn't.
You would.
I'd keep my eyes forward.
Everybody in this
So,
room would peek at it.
how many? Here's a question: how many non-sexual partners of people? So they're not sexual partners. How many people have seen your dick?
Me?
Yeah,
None.
none. 0 people unless it was go time.
I don't think. Maybe someone saw me in a stall. I didn't know it, or like a
But I mean,
bathroom. Like me knowing.
Got a good look. They were like, they know what your dick looks like.
I don't think anybody.
Okay.
That's true. You've shown yours a lot
Yeah.
over the years.
So the number could be countless.
right.
So
Yeah, I've never.
from all the streaking and
Non-sexual
just,
whore.
and
I think Kylie asked me that
Right,
one time.
just
She was
all
like,
the
"You ever
streaking
seen,
and
so you're seeing your friends'
drunken
dicks?
stuff.
I was like, I've never seen any of my friends' dicks.
No, I haven't.
No.
I've seen a lot of dick just because of the job, but no, I've never.
Yeah, I've never.
Right.
Yeah.
and I don't know that I've seen or yeah.
I've seen I've seen a huge dick before at the gym. It was scary. I couldn't help it. Like several over. I've told that story before, and everybody always gives me hard shit about it. But I tried to get my friend to look at it when we were at the gym. This dude, it's over in the corner, like because like the gym bathrooms are these old men like walking around. Like old guy would always come in and blow dry his shit after he gets done. He'd be like have his one leg up, towel on his shoulder, buck ass naked, blow drying his dick. I'm like, you guys see that game last night? And it's just blowing in the wind.
warmed up.
Looks like
somebody's dinner.
an old owl or an old bird. He's just blowing it around.
Well, one of the guys at work, they go to the church gym, and he was talking about this old guy comes in there and
Yeah.
just takes the bottom leg of his shorts and
Yeah.
pulls it up and pisses out the bottom of his leg.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
He was like, yeah, he just come right up next to me and just whipped his dick out the bottom of his shorts. And
I'd have to pull my pant leg up to my waist for that to work.
I don't have short enough for that to work.
Right, exactly.
I just don't. There's no way, dude. No. It's like when you get to have a really cold pool, you almost have to pull on it to
Yeah.
get it to function properly.
Yeah. Yeah. The only ones that I recall of seeing a stranger dick, we'll just call it stranger
dick.
is if it's really, really like comically small or if it's like absurdly huge.
That's
That's
one
the
I
only
saw.
time.
That did the
That's the only one I
absurdly huge. Just a normal looking cat, kind of a tall dude, whatever. I was talking, I was like, yeah, I look over, I was like, holy shit, it was like a hog on him. So I was like, hey, he's like, what? I said, dude, you got to see this guy's dick. I'm not looking. Fuck that. I'm like, you got to see it, dude. It's huge. It was huge. It's fucking massive.
Yeah.
I can tell the dude was probably embarrassed because he was trying to get dressed really fast. You know when you almost trip over your own underwear in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was doing. I was like, dude, you should probably be proud of that thing. Like, walk it out there. Show the world.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone needs to know about this.
Yeah, it was, dude.
The one in the reverse, I saw one that was comically
Saw a
small.
baby dick.
And it was at basic in the showers, and you see lots of dick, whatever, because everyone's showering together,
Right.
which is weird. And I remember
Everyone's holding hands.
It is weird because you're like all standing around this like
Put your hand on their lower back.
It's this shower pedestal thing.
Kind of like the movie Starship Troopers.
Yeah, kind of like that, where there's a pedestal and it has a bunch of everybody. So everybody's like circling around this like silver shaft with water, and you're facing.
It's not like it's on the wall.
No, you're in a circle.
Facing each other.
You're facing each other. So it's weird, and you're shoulder to shoulder and facing each other, and you're like washing your junk. It's weird. Yeah, and also everybody has to they got to quickly just get the ass, because that's really kind of gay when you're like washing your ass.
It's kind of like that game Gay Chicken.
Right. So nobody wants to like turn around and like spread their cheeks to get the water to hit the ass.
Oh my God. So how was it a lot different? Like your first time doing all that compared to the end of basic? You
asked the guy.
Dude, but once you hit week 10, actually really early on, you're just like, I don't give a fuck. Like I just have to shower.
Misery loves company.
Everything sucks. Everyone is in the same position where it sucks.
Yeah.
You put your ass to the guy next to you. Hey, splash me, bro.
Splash me,
Right,
bro.
exactly, yeah.
Got you, sailor.
Splash a little water on my ass. Get that crack real good. Right. But the one I remember, so we were 40 guys at a time, showering, and because there was two showers, two like giant rooms with like 3 or 4 pedestals or whatever. So yeah, definitely. If somebody was like fully clothed, just like watching this is an absurd look. It's just a strange scene. I'm telling you.
It's a lot of cock.
Yeah, a lot of dick, a lot of man ass. I mean, it wasn't Navy. It wasn't Navy, so sometimes a lot of cock in man ass. But,
You old sailor.
right. But I do remember there was one guy. He was about my height, and he was going through basic, and he was special. He signed up special forces. So he was going to Buds right afterwards. So he was going to be a Navy SEAL. Comically small penis. It was just like
We'll say comically small tank.
Yes. It was like, I'm not like
I understand.
winning a Nobel prize for mine or whatever, but like I was like, God dang. Then it's
It was just head.
right from then on I looked at mine with like, all right, you're doing all right, buddy.
All right. God.
Could be worse, buddy.
Well, like when I went to
Average
that,
ain't so bad.
when I went to that,
The dude was like ripped as shit. Like he was in shape, good looking cat, tiny penis.
when we went to that, we stayed at a National Guard base for a camp in high school. It was the first time I had to shower with like a group like that, but it was all on the wall, so you didn't have to actually face each other. But it was awkward because it's me and a guy I'd been friends with for years had to like, you've never done it with any of your friends. It sucks. Mm-hmm. It's awkward. So you're both just like, we're going to have to, we have to do this. Like there's no other, it's weird. But you just like,
Take each other's clothes off?
Yeah. I was like, it'd be easier if you undressed me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing was weird.
That's what it is. I mean,
But then there's some dudes,
you just don't look at each other.
but there's some dudes that walk in there and talk about their day and don't give 2 fucks about the entire thing.
There were some guys that were like that, but most of the time, everybody was just because especially during basic. I mean, this probably was different if you were, once you get out of basic, they're just super strict during that period. They don't want a lot of chatter.
Well, no.
So they hear a bunch of talking. The RDCs are going to come in there and fucking beat your ass, your naked ass. So nobody was really talking, right? Yeah.
How's everybody's day going?
Right. It's about to get a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
Well, I put this thing on.
Actually, it was probably more like, you faggot, shut up.
Come make me.
Right. Exactly. Let's talk more ball washing. Get the fuck out of there.
Ooh, fuck. That's funny.
Kind of like that stupid camp we went to, dude, and they were trying to be like that.
Talking about Camp Sunshine?
We had to go in there and shave, man. Oh, my God. I was trying to shave so fast.
That week it was so hot. It was the middle of like August.
Mm.
And Montgomery Bell. Like no air conditioning and anything but the chow hall, they called it. But like the cabins we stayed in and the showers room, like you sweat in the shower, you sweat out of the shower. You never stop sweating.
Mm-hmm.
The entire time. You just never stop sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they yelled at you and all kinds of shit.
It was a good time.
It was really fun. They'd snatch you up at night if you didn't have a battle buddy, is what they called them.
What was that, like a couple days?
That was a week.
No, a week.
Yeah, no, it wasn't real army.
Yeah.
It was another stolen valor thing. As
Yeah, that's
Crunk would
is
tell
that
me.
your stolen valor
It was a
story?
cop. I don't know what you call it, like stolen blue. I don't know what- yeah. The other one was an ROTC camp.
I could have served.
I could have served. This is just like the real thing.
Oh god dang!
That's why I've now
It was
got
an
this.
experience. I mean, it was a learning thing.
Yeah. Now
I
it's-
don't look at it like that, like a boot camp or anything. It was just a week long.
It's fun, dude. It was cool.
It was
That
fun.
was pretty much my my service was basically just an experience because I ended up getting discharged like
I still
6
like
months
how
later.
you end up joining. You're just like your friend was going like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, fuck it.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, why not? I got nothing else going on. Me and my fucking graphic tee and faux hawk.
Yeah, right. This is gonna be great.
Fucking nothing going on. Failing all my college classes. Let me just join the Navy. And also, I picked the stupidest rate. Like, why the fuck did I I went in as a corpsman,
What is that?
medic. So that's the hospital corpsman.
Yeah, I don't know why you would pick that. Why don't we do like SWIC or something cool?
They tried to push SWIC on me.
That shit's cool.
Well, actually, they didn't try to push SWIC on me. They talked about SF in the Navy. That was one that I was like, well, I'm not being a Navy SEAL. Fuck that.
It's like a
that's not
95% fail rate.
That's not happening.
I don't want to be the best.
Right.
It's like, so I have anything to prove.
That's not happening.
I was just chugging beer before I got here.
I mean, look at me. I'm like a pudgy Asian white kid. No, not happening. Look Asian. And there was that one. It was a diver.
Yeah.
And then there was something else. EOD. And
That would've been cool.
and SWIC.
SWIC
was the
SWIC
other
is?
SWIC was the one I was
I
like,
don't remember.
It's guys that actually transport SEALs on the boats and the
Okay.
gun.
yeah. Well,
I've heard of that
I
before.
was this close to being like, fuck it, why not? And
Yeah.
was going to sign up for it. I probably would have watched that.
Tough.
But I was this close to doing it. And what was tipping me toward it is the picture that they showed of the little brochure or whatever for SWIC. It looked just like the Thunder in Paradise boat with Hulk Hogan. And I was like, I want to be on that boat.
Thunder in paradise. Yeah, dude.
brother. So where do I sign, brother?
They're like, matter of fact, you're not.
So you know
going.
what? You're going to be a cook now. Thanks. But yeah, I signed up to be a fucking corpsman, and I don't like people. I have zero interest in like people's bodily fluids and like none of that. I hated it. So I don't know why I did that. Oh, I know why I did it. It was because my buddy was doing it, and it was a $20,000 signing bonus. So I'm like, yeah,
Here's
Yeah.
that. Or Garrett, check this out, dude. So this is like. I think it was one of the few SWIC scenes like that actually is an actual SWIC team.
Yeah, that's where they roll up on that bank and just fuck them up with that gun.
So this is the SWIC boats.
yeah, dude.
Like if you've ever actually seen this movie, Act of Valor, this is
Yeah,
all actually
yeah.
real soldiers. They
Yeah.
didn't use any actors.
No, I've seen that.
That's why the
Good
acting's
movie.
so shitty.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, look.
they're just getting,
Yeah, no, that was
they're
what
just
I
getting,
was saying.
they're just getting
Yeah.
fucked up. Like
Like if you wanted to like dumb it up, it'd be like highly trained taxi drivers.
yeah.
Like we'll get you guys. Don't worry about it. That's why I hate when like you meet somebody like that and they're like, "What do you do for a living?" I'm like, they show you this. I'm like, I don't.
It's like
Yeah.
what if we put a minigun on a Sea-Doo?
That'd be sweet.
They're like, no problem, we can do that.
Hell yeah.
It's like the Black Rifle guys put those miniguns.
Does it come in black?
He put that. Was it a Vulcan minigun on a Prius? Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, it's no problem.
Right.
We can do it.
right. So yeah, I almost went that route.
That's cool, dude.
I did have a buddy that went through. We all from Clarksville, all in the same fraternity. We all joined, and he finished Naval Hospital Corps School, and then went on to he went to Pendleton, went to FMF school. Actually, was attached to 4th Marine Division. He got deployed once, but he did the whole thing. Good for him. And then another buddy, he went through BUDS, got in like 2 weeks, I think. He didn't get very far, and he was like, "Fuck this." He probably
rang the bell.
Well, yeah, he rang the bell, and I mean, he says that. I remember he was telling me about it, but it was less about. It was just like the amount that he had to go through. He's like, I'm not that committed. Like I could push through and do all this stuff.
You gotta want it,
but I'm not that committed.
Yeah.
And so he bailed out there, but he still did SF. He was a Navy diver. So and I don't know what he's doing now. I haven't crossed paths with him in a while or reached out or anything. But that's probably a good one as far as special forces goes. Navy diver, because you can make a shit ton of money repairing shit underwater.
Oh,
I got a buddy of ours. Remember Hal?
Yeah.
Reeves from school?
Mm-hmm.
He's a underwater welder.
Yeah.
He posts some really gnarly pictures of where he takes all those underwater photos, all that gear they wear. He's been doing that for years. I'm sure
We had to
he
run a
does
call
really
with some divers a couple years ago. Had a boat just sink in the marina. Their batteries died. They weren't plugged up, so their bilge pump quit working. Sank right there in the slip.
Yeah.
So we were out there like all day. These guys come in like that was their job. They dive
like boat salvage or whatever.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool working with them. It was cool to see that, but I don't know how much
Imagine
they
the
make
shit
off
they
of that.
see down there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how the guys that dive looking for like bodies and shit in lakes. Like there's zero low visibility. And you're just swimming around looking for.
Well, like on our boat, we've got sonar and stuff, and then you can detect where something is down there, and we drop markers. So, I mean, at least they have somewhere.
I mean, those graphs, like even the fishing graphs, the real high dollar ones, you can make out the entire shape of the fish, size and all, on some of those high end graphs. So I can see
there's a Volkswagen down there off of the ramp at McGregor Park. We ran over it, saw it on.
He said we ran over it.
Well, I mean, we ran over top of it, saw it on our radar, and then same thing. We just ran a call up at Lock B over there behind where I live, and ran over. It was a false call, but there was 2 boats that had sank.
Dude,
from what we thought. I mean, that's what it looked like. But
it's like those magnet fishermen. Have you seen those guys that throw those magnets off the bridge, pull up guns and shit, and like cannon shells and all that stuff?
Fuck, this is a thing?
It's a thing. Have you ever seen that?
Shit, I wanna do that shit.
Yeah, they'll take a big, and it's not even like this big thing. Just toss it out. Dude pulls in like pistols with shaved serial numbers, or they'll pull up
I'm in the market for an AR. Maybe I'll get me one for free.
Well, the problem is like
he pulled in what was it, 2 or 3 shotguns off of one bridge.
So you have to call it in, though. That's the problem. He calls the authorities, and then they run the serial numbers. So I don't think he gets to keep any of it. Now, if he didn't film it, he'd probably keep a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
But he pulled up an artillery round. They had to actually call in. I think they had to call bomb squad or something to clear some of that shit.
So a little pro tip: if we ever have a civil war, then if you need some extra arms, just start
pull
fishing
them out of the fucking lake. They'll work great.
Shit, we went to over there behind the park off of Crossland. Can't think of it right now, but that little park down there at the end of Crossland and Riverside there.
Oh, you're talking about Trent?
I can't remember.
I've heard the prostitutes hang out down that way.
Do they?
Yeah, that's the one.
What time? How much?
We were down there. They're building some houses, and like the kid found a live grenade. I mean, it was an old
like
one.
pineapple style grenade.
Yeah,
the little cone. Yeah, that's crazy. Could you imagine?
We had to get the bomb squad come out there and look at it.
Was the pin still in it?
I don't think so. I think it had rusted out.
Oh shit!
So the bomb squad, he come down there and put it in his little box, and it was, I don't know, cool.
His lunchbox.
Yeah, Thundercats on it.
He's like, I want to dumb down what they do, but he had his little lunchbox and his little orange vest.
Press the button, it goes beep boop beep boop beep boop.
Yep, that's it.
Ding! It's like a microwave. Like that's done.
Yeah.
Disarm.
Speaking of bombs, I don't know if you guys watch Grey's Anatomy. I was on the Facebook reels today, and they had a clip, I guess, where there was a bomb inside somebody they were doing surgery on.
The fuck?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So the EOD guy takes the bomb, whatever, like walking out. All of a sudden, it goes off in the hospital hallway. Like throws the guy holding it, just it turns into dust.
Yeah.
And everybody, I was just like, holy shit.
Shit.
Yeah, dude. I've never watched all of Grey's Anatomy, but I guess there's a couple episodes where they have to call in bomb squad. It's like inside of some guy.
Oh yeah, that was in that scene in The Dark Knight. That fat dude had the phone inside of his attached to a bomb.
Well, you seen the Hurt Locker.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah. have not seen that movie. I
need
need
to sit down and
see
watch
that
it.
movie.
Yeah.
It's really
I
good.
heard it was really good.
I started it one time and I was like, but I finally went back and sat and
Yeah.
watched it. It's a solid movie.
Mhm.
It's wild.
Yeah,
it makes you sweat.
Like
It's
was
bad.
nominated for a bunch of shit. I don't know. Might have won some stuff, but
It's intense.
yeah, like
Sorry.
camping.
What?
Intense
Oh, okay. I was like,
camping.
like what kind of camping are you doing where it's really intense? I'm like, it's really hot or cold.
It could have got real intense. The last time I went camping, my buddy George, I don't know why I said it like that. You know who George is.
Almost spit
I've
that
told
out.
you this before. It's like I had a little one person tent. We're like 5 miles, like in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like we just walked into the woods. Like I mean, it was a trail, but it was supposed to be more rugged experience or whatever. And they had like little areas.
You said you only made it 5 miles in. You're like, we should probably sleep.
Well, no, it was like 5 miles in to get to these already designated like
I got
spots.
you. I got you.
But there was no water hookups or any of that kind of shit.
That just threw me off for a minute.
It's like
we
10
got
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
We got to find shelter.
we're fine, right? Sun's real high. It's going down
about
real
to
fast, right? Sun's about to get the highest point in the sky.
What time
We need to.
What time did you say it was?
10 in the morning.
It's like almost 10:30's been pushing it. We won't make it back.
Oh god dang.
It's a challenge course.
It's just because I couldn't figure out how to pop my tent. It's like it's going to take me at least 4 hours to do this tent. But
Get some leaves and shit.
The trail was a circle, so they were literally like 100 yards from the trail.
right, that's what it was, right.
So what? Okay, so threw me off.
So,
But back
That was I had a 1-person tent. It's like what little ones that you see like on the side of fucking Everest or whatever. But
the ones people die in.
the people the one dying, yeah. It gets immediately covered over with snow. You never see them again. It's one of those. And so we're sleeping, and and George thinks it's a good idea to sprinkle Pop-Tart all around my tent.
What a dick.
So, and what's funny about that is like you could hear coyotes, like they were
Oh my
hooping and
God.
hollering and shit. And so he thought it'd be funny to like sprinkle fucking food around my tent.
But only 5 miles in, it's probably somebody's dog.
It's real funny until like we talk about this. Like, what if you like woke up and I'm just being mauled by a pack of coyotes inside this tent like a fucking human burrito?
All you see is his feet and he can't get out.
Yeah, right. I can't get it right. That's exactly right.
Speaking of that, speaking of tent, did you share that video to anybody where I showed you where that mutant bear?
Yeah, dude. I actually shared that to George in the group. Tell him this is what almost happened to me.
Let me show you this, Garrett. This is great.
It's so funny.
It's ridiculous.
There was one.
I don't know
know
where you
if it
find
was-
this shit.
There was this one I followed. Nature is Metal, and it was some kind of monkey.
Yeah.
This older guy, like it was on top of his head, like trying to rip his face off,
Shit.
like real. I was like, oh. And they're just all
look,
sitting there
Garrett.
filming it.
Watch.
That Nature is Metal account is so good. Boom. Slams up against that rock.
I'm not sure. Shit. There's no body left. Like, look. Like, it hits. Like, that's called Prophecy from 1979.
Prophecy.
Yeah. Oh, did I show y'all this? I think I sent it to you. So my buddy sent me this. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Like he has like cerebral palsy or whatever. I
Yeah.
guess
So
is
like
what it is.
I got someone sent me
He's
that video,
rapping?
and I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
is this dude for real? And he was like, yeah, it's for real. I was like, no, it's not, and it is. I'm like, come on, man.
I mean, when Make a Wish goes too far.
Well, that guy's too old for Make a Wish.
But what I'm saying
He's
is like
retaliating against Make a Wish.
somebody's like follow your dreams or whatever. But like,
Hey, we've talked about this before.
like, come on.
I don't want to make fun of handicap people. We talked about it before, like where those like that one chick wanted to do a Spartan run in her wheelchair, and they had to basically like,
Right.
hats off to the 9 guys, that
9
had to,
people
like,
that were actually like
pull her
hauling
heavy
your
ass
ass this
around.
15 miles through the fucking woods.
Yeah, like-
right.
Or the blind kid playing football. Yeah.
Oh, my.
What the fuck is going on? It's like-
Yeah, like I don't know. Like it's just
I don't know.
like they asked that girl when she got to like the finish line, like how was it? She's like, it's incredible to achieve this, and the guys behind her are like panting.
Yeah.
Like all the arms are all fucked up because they had to carry her chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Like how hard was it to carry that 5-gallon bucket with
Remember
rocks
the one
in
that
it?
we saw?
yeah.
We go across the creek. We had that huge chick just sitting there on the side
Oh yeah, she had just given up
with
on
her
life.
bucket. I'm like, what are you doing? There was like a 20-foot bluff that we had to, a little straight up hill you had to climb with your bucket.
That was the hardest part of that entire Spartan run.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't carry it on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And like
Well,
it's just
but it
digging
had
into your
rained,
hands.
so we had 3 inches, 3 to 4 inches of mud you had to walk through the
Yeah.
trail.
And you're carrying a bucket full of gravel.
Yeah.
And it's just the worst.
That was
I have pictures of us doing that.
You could
I
bear
did
hug
a
it.
battle
or-
frog that was like that and had the bucket. You had to fill the bucket up.
Yes.
And then you had to. I feel like it was like a mile, and it was up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah, we couldn't. It was so bad we
and
were
you
just
couldn't
laughing
you couldn't
in
do
the
the shoulder
pain
thing. You
together.
just had to like bear hug it.
Yeah.
That's when we had those handlebar mustaches for that event. Yeah, dude, it was terrible.
Sucked. Yeah, that's the thing about like with, handicapped people doing shit like that. Like if they've gone too far. Like I'm all about inspiring tales of people overcoming these difficulties and odds and their disability to do great things. Yada yada yada. But then they even got like I saw I don't know what country it was or if it was a state lawmaker or what, I don't know, but I think it was another country. But they just like elected like the first like representative with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yay for that person. I guess maybe that person with Down syndrome always wanted to, be a representative or senator or whatever it was.
Sure.
Probably not a senator, but whatever it was. But like, they have like a learning disability, right?
Right.
You don't want them like in Congress.
is it
like
really-
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but
like,
is it-
it's just stupid.
Is it
that's
as
like
bad
when
as our president we
well,
got
that's
right now? Kind of similar.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like you said, we see how that turned out, right? It's too far. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like the blind kid playing football. I'm like,
come on.
Like I know, like okay.
Like if you want to put him in there for like a snap and like you guide him and like all have like a feel good moment, but he's like on the fucking team.
Well, they put the autistic kid in the basket, like high school basketball, but he could shoot his ass off.
Yeah.
Like he was fucking awesome.
I mean, and there's the other
Well,
one
they have
too,
those.
like-
They have basketball, handicap basketball.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. I'm not saying it can't be
that's
done.
different,
But this was a real, like he was in a real like game, but he was like killing it.
yeah.
But he wasn't blind.
well, they did that too.
It's like
with
let's do
football.
paraplegic swimming. Like the fuck.
What?
No, I'm just saying we can go to.
Well, karate.
At what point does it become absurd? Right.
Hold on now.
The karate one.
That is absurd.
Oh my god, they're doing
No arms. What was it? Half a leg?
Yeah, a little flipper, and then doing fucking
Yeah.
doing
Like,
katas.
did you see the one where they were like actually like
Yeah,
there was people?
yeah,
They were actually fighting,
yes,
and they would do the little move, and then they would fall down like they got hit.
correct, right. And I'm just like,
Little flash.
how do you if you're like how do you score that?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. They didn't really.
It's just,
hit
you
each
grab
other.
on a curve. Like it's just like you just have like 10. You hold it up.
Their spine was on a curve. It made no. It's the most ridiculous.
Hey, what's
thing.
worse than that is that video we shared a couple of years ago with that like gay couple, which is fine. They're gay, whatever.
Oh,
but
the wedding reception.
wedding
he
we
throws
threw
them
it-
in the pool.
Like no one was concerned that dude was going
Yeah.
to drown. He doesn't have any arms or legs.
Yeah, they're doing like a whole romantic where spinning thing, dancing or whatever, and then this chucks
Dude, that'd be
his
like-
newly
What if you got
bride?
What if
into
like
the
your
pool.
girlfriend or wife invited you to that, but she didn't tell you anything like that, and you showed up and they come out and they're dancing and doing that.
I wouldn't be able
stuff.
to hold my. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to hold my laughter.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way.
I couldn't
Especially
help
if I
it.
was
I'm sorry.
drinking.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not a bad person, but like if you present me with a ridiculous scene, I'm going to laugh at it.
I'm gonna laugh at it. I went to a thing one time where I was laughing during somebody's speech, like it was just bad, and I
Yeah.
couldn't help it. And I was like, with thumbs down. This sucks. It was so awkward.
Oh jeez, what is that? Who is calling you so busy right now?
Sorry.
Are you still on call?
Heck no.
Okay.
I just texted her. It's fine. Sorry, man.
I hope it was good. You interrupted the show. Fucked the flow up.
Yeah, it wasn't the machine dying every 5 seconds. It was my damn phone call. No, I'm not on call. I just came off call Friday. I'm not on call.
Yeah, jeez.
But yeah, that whole video thing, I thought it was fake. And I started looking further, and apparently, like that dude lets his husband like throw him around and do those videos where he like pushes him over and shit. It's just ridiculed all day.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some of the comments on that video were ridiculous.
Oh, someone posted the pillow.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what like that. What was that? It was the pillow from that show, the cartoon on Netflix, like that has the hormone monsters and all that stuff.
Oh, Big Mouth.
Yeah, someone posted that pillow that kid was like fucking.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah,
it's pretty much it.
Or someone was like, when your fleshlight develops a personality.
I've never used one of those things.
No arms, no legs, just a torso and a head.
God. I mean, everyone's thinking it.
Well, that's the thing. So I think it was either Joe Rogan or somebody was, maybe it was on Two Bears or something like that. But they were talking about that video, and he's got no arms, no legs, but it's a dude, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how he's moving around, like walking on his balls. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Bouncing around on your balls. Like, how does
They're
that
probably
work?
calloused.
Right. I
It's
guess
really
they must be
tough.
like strapped up or something like that. But apparently this person is now is trans now. Wasn't just gay, is now trans. So that person you're talking about. And so they're identify as female now. And apparently may go through the whole like transition surgery and everything like that. And that was what I think I can't remember what comedian was talking about that. I was like, man, that's like the one limb God did give you and you're gonna cut it off. That's right. Fuck.
I don't know what's happening down there.
I don't know. That's a whole weird situation.
It's a bit odd.
It is a bit odd.
Can you imagine that dude bringing him home to meet his parents the first time?
Yeah. Well, enough of the transgender nugget. Let's talk about something else. Oh, God dang.
That's really terrible to say it like that. That was pretty good on the fly, though.
I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah. I do like chicken nuggets.
I think that's actually like a category that you can look up maybe on Urban Dictionary.
No.
Nugget porn, where it's no arms, no legs.
No way. Let me look it up. Hold on. Let me get back to
My buddy, years ago, my buddy was said that unless he just made it up, and now maybe he did add it to Urban Dictionary, but I think
I put
he would always go on Urban Dictionary.
I actually put buffet porn.
Okay, well, what is that one?
It didn't come up as it couldn't be found. Nugget porn is a thing. Nugget porn. Porn of people who don't have arms or legs. That is fucked up. I'm not searching that. Nugget porn. It's a myth, somebody might say. The holy grail of porn.
Is it the Holy Grail? Is that what everyone was just
here's what it says.
jonesing for?
Pornography is in which one or both of the characters is a nugget, has no arms and legs, borderline rape.
Wow.
Because they can't fight back? Is that...
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how that's right. Like if they both don't.
I mean,
have
if they
like,
want... yeah, I don't mean...
I think you sign paperwork
because they don't have the capacity to fight back? Is that the reason why it's
They
rape?
still talk.
Right. Still
It says here,
involved.
the most amazing pornography made for all ages, 10 out of 10. Must watch category.
Who rates this stuff?
Who rates what? Urban Dictionary?
No.
That was just somebody said it's to be funny.
Okay.
They're not actually rating it.
that was like a used in a sense.
Yeah. You can make whatever you want on Urban
Yeah.
Dictionary.
That's what I figured.
I have an entry on there. I cannot remember what it is, though.
Oh, shit. I thought you were going to be like, tell me what it was.
No, I can't remember. I made it back in college. I don't remember what it was, but it was like it was number one as far as when you search that thing. It was the number one.
Dude, look, I just clicked the homepage for Urban Dictionary, and this is what came up. It said loser lap. The art of cruising around a neighborhood multiple times looking for attractive members of the opposite sex, often performed by losers in crap cars. It says Hondas.
Who does
I used to do that when I had a shit box car years
Fuck,
ago.
that sounds creepy as shit. Are you just like circling a neighborhood looking for attractive people? That's weird.
Slobivore.
What's a slobber?
A person who will eat anything in sloppy and savage-like manner.
Know some people like that.
There's some weird shit on here.
Oh yeah, on Urban Dictionary. We should, if we want to do like a segment, we could do like an Urban Dictionary segment. Just pull up some random shit.
Yeah, this would be cool.
Ball jacuzzi was another one that my buddy
I
talked
like
about
that
a
one.
lot. Yeah.
Or the
where you put your
bath.
balls in a bowl of water, and then the girl takes a straw and blows bubbles in it.
But it's got to be warm water.
Yeah, be warm water.
I wouldn't want it to be cold water. That would suck.
No, that's like a cold plunge because it'll draw the balls up. They'll just like suck right up into your body.
But if it's warm though, they'll kind of almost relax into the tub.
Yeah, and just kind of like melt into the bowl.
Yeah, kind of mold like.
Right. Take the shape of the bowl.
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Different shapes, like a pumpkin for Halloween, or
your balls must be like water.
Yeah, or hollow. Like you could do like a heart for Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yep.
This is the bird bath. Remember that from Bridesmaids? That's whenever she was like they used to do a bird bath. She's like, you can't talk about that. She's like, yeah, he would take the skin on the balls and like cup it into a bowl of water.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
They call it a bird bath.
Oh my god. That's
you notice why they're doing some weird shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Fuck. What else? Oh, that reminds me. We're going to talk about Vince McMahon.
Oh shit! I still got that pulled up.
Yeah. So Vince McMahon, if anybody doesn't know, apparently is leaving the WWE. He's no longer the CEO and chairman because he's got a lawsuit, and so if a former employee is suing him, for having shit on her head.
Well, yeah, it says here sexual misconduct.
But sexual. But here's the thing about that though. That story is she was a willing participant, from the way I understand it, in a lot of this activity, and he was like giving her gifts and stuff and whatnot. And the thing is he was supposed to. The story is the rumor. I don't know if it's all confirmed. Is that she was supposed to. She asked to get paid off, otherwise she's going to do this, and was asked for like $4 million or whatever it was. Well, he only paid up a certain amount. Yeah, $1 million. She's like, okay, fine, fuck it, then I'm gonna sue you. So it feels like a, bullshit kind of. I mean, he did the things apparently. Like he's not. She liked it. He's not, but she liked. Yeah, but she knew. She was like, yeah, shit on my head. I'm gonna be rich.
Yeah, but I like the stuff that allegedly he said, like, no means yes and take it, bitch.
Right. See, that's from her. That's her accounting saying that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's every time the stuff like this happens, it's always so ridiculous. I'm like,
she's cute.
Right. That's my thing. It's like
it's pre-shit.
Like how long did this go on? For years? And I don't want to say she's, full of shit and she wasn't,
she was full of shit.
Whatever. But she is. But I'm like, come on. Like who lets somebody do that to them? You know what I mean? And you don't want, like, there's definitely a lot of other instances of sexual misconduct that happen, but you don't go from zero to, hey, can I shit on your head?
Says here, she said he pooped on my head.
Right.
Like, could you imagine walking in on that?
Right.
Like, how would that work? Does she sit down and then he like hovers?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I don't think she would lay down.
Yeah. But
he'd do the whole, the gorilla squat.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
But see, that's the reason why I think that like the whole lawsuit is kind of bullshit. Is she's like, you don't go from zero to that. Yeah, like there's a bunch of stuff that leads up to that. If it was actually peeing illegal sexual harassment, misconduct, or whatever. Right.
Go to a place where everybody wheeze on each other.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the one where the lady went up to the cops and she's like, pissed because the lady down the road sold her fake Coke.
Right.
She wants to go press charges
for
fake Coke. That's pretty good.
I mean, false advertising.
Well, there's that dude that
fraud.
He poured like dog shit on people as pranks.
Ugh.
I saw that. Yeah. He would like pick it up and put like water in a bucket and pour it on people.
Oh, that was a fucking thing that was going on. There's story after story coming out of like homeless people like throwing shit at people in New York and San Francisco and whatnot. Like on the subway, they would just like shit in their hand and just yeet it at people. Can you imagine, dude? Like, can you imagine? You're sitting there on the fucking subway. You're a tourist. You're going to go.
You're looking down at your phone.
You're looking at your phone. You're like, I can't wait to get to the Statue of Liberty, and then, oh my god! And you just shit comes flying out of nowhere and hits you in the face. Like, I would just go home at that point. I'd be like, if New York's not for me, I'm out. Fuck the Statue of Liberty.
You just feel something just dick to the side of your face.
But it almost, but it stings on impact.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
It's when
gonna
it's
hurt.
warm,
Yeah.
and you're like, ooh.
What the hell is that?
You know it stinks. Really bad.
I think this episode is just going to
Oh,
be
man.
the shit episode because that's all we've
God,
talked
yeah.
about.
Yeah, because it's funny. That's why. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I mean, that's like they're like primates out there. It's
Yeah.
gross.
See, when you see, there is a video of one in the zoo. I like how when they shit, they go from the front. They don't grab it from the back. They grab it from the front. They go past the dick and balls and shit in their hand, and they just sling it.
Yeah,
they do like an
You know how
underthrow.
strong they are. You know,
Right.
You know how hot that stuff's coming in.
There was one that I saw that did that, and he also was like on the move while he did it, and did
he
a
hit that
little
old
jump.
woman in the face?
Hit that woman in the face like square, like covered an eye, right in the face.
Dude.
I would burn that fucking zoo down.
Oh, yeah, like
and all the animals
didn't
in
he
it.
hit the old lady in the face?
Yeah, that's what
Like-
I'm talking
oh,
about.
that's right. Yeah, yeah,
Covered her eye.
Dude, oh, you know it's and they eat like bugs and grass and shit. You
Yeah,
know,
it wasn't
stinks.
running. It was like it
was solid.
Yeah, it's stuck like putty.
He yeeted that shit, dude. Ah.
Disgusting.
It's awesome.
Anyway, can we get off of shit? I'm tired of talking about shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Shit and jerking off.
Talk about jerking off.
Shit, jerking off, dick, showering, ass, all sorts. This is just a disgusting episode. I blame you, Garrett. It's your fault.
Yeah, that's what
I'm just here for the ride.
that's what he wanted to talk about was shitting on the way before we got here. That's what he said. He's like, when we get in there, what's some stuff you want to talk about? He's like, I got an idea. Talk about shitting.
Fucking A.
Oh, so speaking of not shitting, but bullshit. If y'all been on I-24 lately, since
No,
post
not lately.
post freeze, it is bad. It's like a
busy?
minefield, dude. It looks like it exploded. There's potholes that
Oh, potholes.
you could stand in.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. I mean, from all that, the salting and everything like that and whatnot, fucking wears that asphalt out.
Oh, it's bad.
It's like,
it's super bad.
I had a buddy that he didn't want to salt his driveway because it was like new.
That's
He
how
was
mine
like,
is.
Fuck that. I ain't doing that
I didn't
shit.
salt my driveway.
Hells no.
No way.
I'm glad that shit's over with. I know that's something pretty much if you lived in the United States, you had to deal with like the cold weather because it just hit everybody.
Yeah.
But except maybe like, I don't know, South Florida. I think probably the only place that it wasn't like hit. I mean, I think it was still cold
Yeah.
for them. It was like 50 degrees and they're like, oh, it's the Arctic.
Oh, the same people in California, they're like, gotta get a jacket. They were like,
Right.
we hit 39. I'm like,
Yeah.
get fucked, man. He hit 6 here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Now,
And
that'd be like me complaining.
Right.
And further up, it was like well into the negatives, negative teens, 20s, 30s, and they're like, fuck. But yeah, dude, I hope there's an end to that shit. I hope we don't have that again.
We're gonna get another freeze before long.
That's what I've heard. I'm not down for it.
It's coming. I mean, because it's not even February yet. We'll get another pop for sure. It sucks.
I fucking hate cold weather.
I mean, how many cars did y'all have to pull off the fucking road?
No, we don't do that.
Well, how many calls
They
did you get
did
for-
well. Honestly, not as many as I thought. But I mean, it's like as soon as we started seeing the flurries come down, people were already sliding off. I'm like, dude, it just started.
They're like, we can't handle
Flurry.
this.
That's just because they were looking up at the snow. Like,
And it
oh, it's so
wasn't-
pretty.
And it didn't like the years past where it will rain and then it freezes up as it snow. Like this was dry. There was no rain.
No.
It was straight snow.
We can't handle it.
And it's yeah. I
It's
was
so-
dude,
How do cars
and I mean,
work?
it was literally like 10 calls in a row. As soon as you seen that shit, of cars off the road.
It's so bad here that I wish they would just do a curfew.
yeah.
Snow's
well,
out.
it was mainly on the interstate.
Oh,
So that sucked. Which I mean, I didn't have to go, but that was where most of them were.
everybody thinks they're a pro driver.
But dude, like it sucked, man. Like hell, our truck, we almost got stuck twice. I was driving, and tell you what, when you're behind one of those freaking things, and just how much the damn truck cost, and you're trying to drive in that shit, it's
The truck's heavy. It's like when we used to drive the buckets and that shit, man. Like they'll go as long as they don't stop.
yeah.
But once they get stuck or stop,
Ours,
it
dude, yeah,
sucks.
two different hills we got stuck on. Had to back down. No, had to back down one. The other one, literally just sitting there moving. We had chains, the automatic chains. So like, it would clear a little, tires would grab, and then it'd clear a little. So I mean, we were going inch by inch up this damn hill.
Did you see the video of that ladder truck in that city that
Yeah,
in that neighborhood
yeah,
and just
yeah.
lost control?
I know.
It was drifting. It was huge,
Right,
but all ice. I don't even know why they went out in that shit.
Yeah.
should design.
Well, I mean, we have to. I mean
all
I feel like that was straight ice.
you
It's
become a
different,
liability at that
but,
point.
But I feel like they may have been going a little too fast for that. But
Dude, they come around that corner
I don't
and
know.
it was not good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of experience driving in the snow, but so the trucks with the water on them, because of all that extra weight, they do a whole lot better. Like ours, we don't have as much weight as they do on my truck. I mean, it's a big ass truck, but it doesn't weigh that much. So it sucked.
Fuck. I saw people fucking out there on the snow in dualies and horse trailers, and I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
I saw some out with like horses out in the buggies. I'm like, it makes sense.
That makes more sense. That actually works.
That actually worked fine.
Yeah, there was all kinds of people on the road.
Saw a couple wrecked horses.
Yeah.
Just upside down in a ditch. I was going too fast. Yeah, slow that horse down.
I would like to ride one of those. We come back from Kentucky and passed a guy like in one of those like 2-person carts. He was hauling ass. Dude.
Yeah.
So like,
you seen him drifting around the intersection?
dude,
Yeah, dude.
he's got Jebediah in the front, the front part of the cart, just whipping that horse's ass. No cell phone. He said, "Fuck it, no one's gonna see me do this."
I always wonder about them folks.
What,
the
Amish?
Amish. Yeah.
That's a weird bunch,
whenever
man.
crazy shit's like going on in the world, like we always need to have a correspondent to go out there just to be like, let's see if this is affecting the Amish. You know what I mean?
It'd be cool if we had like an embassy.
Like COVID. Like, did anybody ever, when COVID was
No.
going on, did anybody send in a correspondent being like, let's see how the Amish are doing? You know
I
what
feel
I mean?
like when you go visit them, you should have like a translator or like a liaison.
Yeah.
To like guide you through the community.
I'm pretty sure there was a write up on that, and like they were almost unaffected.
Right. I think
any
that's the
of
only thing that I heard was
That's
that.
because that's because their body odor is so strong.
Well, like right now we have this whole immigration crisis thing or whatever, and like Texas is like ready to go to war with the rest of the United States, all this kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should have like a new show where we just go and like ask the Amish about it.
We just call the show that.
But that's be ask the Amish.
We could do that.
100%. Let's do that.
Segue.
There's some Amish communities
Amish.
around here too.
Bro. They'd be like,
We
what
just
the
hit them
fuck,
with some
bro?
hot topics and be like, "What do you think about this?"
Yeah.
Right? And
They'll
be like,
probably. They'll
like,
look-
I
they'll
don't know what you're talking about, white man. Get the fuck off my
they'll-
property.
White? What?
Or what do they call them? Not white
White
man,
man?
English
Look,
man.
they're
What do they call them? Because they're mostly like Dutch or whatever, right?
Get the fuck out of here, white guy.
It's also a reservation.
Like, what, bitch?
The Amish casino.
Oh, the Yoder slots.
Like,
What do you feel
I
about a
immediately
ball
regressed to
jacuzzi?
like a fucking
I don't know what that was so they're like-
reservation.
yeah, they're like barbaric. They're like, you want to walk in and be like, how?
You know,
they're
the-
like,
right.
we speak English.
You know, the Navajo Amish.
Like, we speak English, dipshit. We make soap, for Christ's sake. She's probably like, I sold you fresh produce last week. Yeah, I would like to.
They
Like,
got good honey.
I would like to see what they think. They'd probably be like, you guys are all losing your mind.
Yeah, right.
They look. Last time we went, we bought some. They set up by the church and so we went and bought some stuff. But I always feel like they look at me weird, like tattooed people, because they don't do that. So I probably just like a fucking ruffian. If they say it right, ruffian.
Ruffian.
They think if you touch them, they're gonna be like they're gonna go like wash or something.
Yeah. Well, they don't wash real well. They always have a real quite odor to them. But I would like to ask. Like that would be cool to ask.
Yeah.
And they like give us a tour.
Maybe we should do that next time.
I am pretty good at PR, but I don't know how I can't hit them up in their DMs.
That's right.
I'll have to write a letter or send like a pigeon.
Right. Exactly.
How do you get in the Amish's DMs? Well, you've seen like that show on TLC, like Breaking Amish.
Yeah,
they have like
yeah.
an Amish mafia.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like the most unintimidating group of people.
I do remember that some of it's a little fucked up too, because I do remember from that Breaking Amish thing. I think it was the first season. I don't know if they had how many seasons they had, but the one girl, she had no teeth. All her teeth fell out of her head, or they pulled them because she was a bad Amish, I guess. Person.
Bad Amish.
She wasn't doing the Amish ways, and so they would pull a fucking tooth or some shit. And that was the punishment: is they would pull fucking teeth. And I'm like, what in the shit? And then once she had no teeth left, it was like, all right, no more punishment. I guess you're shunned. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And she left.
No more Rumspringer for you.
Right. And so she left and then got like veneers or whatever, got teeth put
She got
back in.
hot.
And then she was kind of cute, but still weird because she's Amish. You know what I mean? And then I remember there was one of the guys, he went back. because the concept of like Rumspringa or whatever, Rumspringa, I don't know how you say it, but is where they grow up Amish. They go out into the world to see if...
Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing. Usually when they're coming of age, so I think it's like a 17, 18 kind of thing.
I didn't know that.
They go out into the world, get a taste of it, essentially, to see if being Amish is what they still want to do.
Yeah.
It's like a commitment kind of thing. I think it's all based off like the prodigal son story or whatever, but they go out into the world and see if like, because living like that, you have to want it. You know what I mean? Or
what do you mean? Want what?
Living Amish?
Oh, I thought you meant you have to want like sex, like on the run.
Oh,
I didn't know what you were doing there because when you said it, you had that look in your eye, like you got to know if you want it, like want a Rumspringa and get some pussy, or like what do we?
That's
Okay.
Everybody wants it. What are you talking
There was that
about?
long pause. I was like,
yeah, everybody wants
do
that.
you know what they want?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do know what you mean, sir. Easy, white man.
Fornication. Yeah, right.
Easy, white devil.
I meant Englishman. Shut up. But yeah. So that is a real thing.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just from that movie. They were all like, Rumspringa. They were like puking over there. And yeah.
That's a real thing. That's the reason on that Breaking Amish they talked about that. That's the reason why someone went back. Because they were on Rumspringa or whatever.
How long does it last?
I don't know. A couple years, maybe at most. I think some of them they get out into the world and they're kind of like this. Everyone's crazy. I imagine it's probably a lot easier in this day and age.
You're crazy
for them to go back to being Amish because they get out there and they're there's ladies with penises and stuff.
Yeah, but if they send them out,
fuck.
it'd be funny if they send them out on Rumspringa and they're like, they don't give them any money. So it's like
they just become homeless.
That's why it's like this sucks. I'm going back to being
that's probably part of it. Yeah. No, I think what it is they go stay with people that have left the community. And they stay with extended family and stuff like that who are no longer in Amish.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Begins at age 16 and ends when a youth chooses either to be baptized in the Amish church or leave.
There you go. It's the thing.
So
ages 17 and 21.
Yep. So it's an interesting rite of passage. We don't really have. Speaking of coming of age, rite of passage kind of customs.
Yeah,
that's an interesting one. If you're Amish, right? It's like go out into the sinner's world and fuck a bunch of people and do some drugs and shit. If that's for you, you stay. If it's not, come back. I don't know what. It's a weird custom.
Was an Amish elder.
Right.
That's what life's about. Yeah,
right, exactly.
Cocaine,
sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Hell yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Have a blast.
We should be that. We should be the liaison for Amish kids.
100%. We can sell a service. Be like, listen, we can show you how to do it right.
Let me tell you something.
Right. Let us guide
you. Ever been to Las Vegas?
Right.
That's where you find out if you want the real world or not. That would suck though. They sent them out with like no money.
But the only thing they could pay us is in sheep. So
sheep or like some handmade goods.
Right.
That'd be all right.
I'll take this weird kid to the club for a sheep and some honey. That's fine.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't want to shear it. Like, it'd be like post shear.
Yeah. Because I don't have shears.
Yeah. He's like, you can have this fine steed and cart. I'm like, I'll do it for a steed and cart. That'd be cool.
Does it come in 4-wheel drive?
I've never talked to them before, but they speak like a Dutch language, some kind of other language.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm pretty sure they're
it's
mostly
wild.
Dutch.
It's wild.
But a lot of them up in Pennsylvania apparently is a huge Amish area. But the ones that you see like pouring out of a van, they're walking around in Walmart with Nikes. Those are Mennonites.
You say with Nikes on? Yeah. They didn't make their shoes.
No, 100%. Yeah,
because they have cell phones.
They'll have like the normal, like looks like Amish garb, but then they got some Nikes. They got some fucking.
They got some fucking Jordans on. And he pulls out a flip phone. He's like, "What's going on?" Man? I'm like, "You ain't." You're like, you guys kind of want to be Amish, but you're like,
right? They're kind of half in.
Yeah, because the Amish people have like a tractor pulling like a truck bed.
Yeah.
These guys will show up like in a Ford Expedition. And have like a bonnet.
Yeah, they put my roof on. Yeah.
The Amish did, or the Mennonites did.
See, that's the way to go. Like,
yeah, it's kind of
if you was to be, if you were like, that's
I'm
gonna
try it out. Do you think that's what happens? What if you could like did Rumspringa and you came back? You're like, I'm gonna go to the Mennonite. Like it's either gymnastics or tumbling.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Mennonite
exactly.
instead of full Amish.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they dress like they're still like Huckleberry Finn and all that shit, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Like they did that still.
I don't think he had the beard thing though.
I thought you had to
he
be
was-
married to have a beard.
I don't know.
The
I don't
Amish.
know any of the rules.
We should do that one day. We get tired of these beards. We should just get rid of the mustaches and have just Amish
Just a
beards.
little, whatever. See, I can't grow this part.
No, you can't.
But I'll figure it out. I'll draw it in if I have to.
just for the show. Just pencil it in.
I'll just pencil it in.
But it all looks weird.
Or I'll get that like spray that they put on top of the head, but I'll just do my face instead.
But you run out of spray or ink, and only one side's darker.
Right.
It's on your lips.
Like Marilyn Manson.
Oh, he's got furry lips. What the fuck?
Furry lips.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've never met any. I've never like actually sat down and talked to either one of those sides. That'd be interesting for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If we can find like a lady of the night that was Amish, an interviewer. Asked her what it's like to kick it Amish.
An Amish prostitute? What
Well,
the
no,
fuck?
like a former.
A lady of the night?
Well, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, so
well,
is that what
Mennonite.
happens?
It's a lady of the
Okay.
night, like a Mennonite.
Mennonite.
I just shortened it up.
Men at night. I'm looking for men at night.
I was thinking more if she is an Amish prostitute, you could try her out. Let us know what Amish is.
Is that what happens to 50% of Rumspringa kids just turn into prostitutes? They don't ever go back to. Is that what happens?
Garrett said,
That's what American life is.
Yeah, exactly.
so don't make it they become whores.
Yeah. Everyone's a doctor, lawyer, or prostitute.
I would imagine that would probably not be great.
I mean, there's kind of some truth to that because there's like however many millions of like OnlyFans models out there. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, they're selling.
We're getting there. Yeah,
Dude,
we're
one
getting
Amish chick could probably make a fortune.
Right. That probably is the number one profession. Again, is whore.
there. Yeah.
Whore. What we used to say when we were younger, there's nothing wrong with a good whore.
I appreciate whores.
Appreciate whores.
They provide a service. Oh my god, we're terrible.
It's funny.
it's true.
It is funny.
That's funny.
I don't want like a gross whore. You know what I mean? Like quality whore.
Oh yeah, exactly. A new whore, not one of them old like.
Yeah, because like didn't it back in the day like a whore meant
Fresh whore.
multiple things? A fresh whore, like when they called whores, but
I don't want to
they may have
stale
not been a whore.
whore. Right.
Isn't that right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what do they call them, like a winch?
Is that what they are?
Well, it was like a spinster. It's like an older chick that you didn't find a husband.
Yeah, she's
She's like a
exact
burden
she's
on her
the,
family.
She is the polar opposite to a whore.
Yeah,
Right.
like no one wants her.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a
Did you know that's what they're called?
No.
Yeah, if you're like age of like over like 25, like to your family, you're a spinster because you don't have
That
have anybody-
soon?
Well, yeah, because your parents like in that time like the whole goal was to marry off your girls so they could have like protection and all that stuff. Well, if you weren't married
Kinda
off,
like grow your
you
extended
were a
family and
spinster,
get
so
more
you're a burden on your
influence.
parents. You're kind of like what kids do now. They stay home till like
yeah,
30.
yeah.
They're basically spinsters. We just can't call them that anymore. That's what they
Why
are.
not?
You just I don't know.
just calling pieces
Just
of
outdated.
shit.
He's calling
Yeah.
pieces of shit. They didn't call them that then.
Fucking deadbeats. Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, or they ended up like working, like I don't know, washing clothes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the back.
you never
Somebody
you never seen Pride and Prejudice?
No.
Yeah, that what?
Josh watches it every other week.
I don't know about every other week. I'm not into musicals or anything. We know a guy that's into musicals.
We do?
Yeah, you made fun of him. He works with me. You made fun of him for liking musicals that day. It was the funniest shit ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't place this person.
So yeah, you can.
Okay.
It's cold.
Oh, okay. Oh, he likes musicals?
Yeah. Remember that day you made fun of me? You were like, well, we don't like musicals like you do.
Oh, okay.
He was into
I don't
that.
remember
Yeah,
this.
it was great. He knows it. He listens to the show. He knows he likes musicals. It's okay. I mean, I like some of them.
I like some.
like the old like 70s Willy Wonka movie. That's a musical.
Yeah.
Grease.
I think my favorite is Age of Rock, just because it's all Journey songs.
School of Rock is considered a musical, is it not?
Or is it
Musical category?
Age of Rock or Rock of Ages or whatever it is. The one with Tom Cruise in it. It's
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and it's just all Journey songs. That's the reason I like it.
That's cool. The new Wonka movie is a musical. I heard it sucks.
Which I think I think Mamma Mia is all ABBA songs.
I don't know what that is.
It's another musical.
Do you like musicals?
There's some musicals that are just based.
depends.
All the songs, the whole
Like
thing is
Hairspray?
based off of one group.
I think he's in a Hairspray.
Yeah.
Hairspray. Oh, that was John Travolta in drag. That was weird. Fucking A. That was a weird one.
I'm trying to.
He played that way too well, and you're like, hey,
You kind of want to fuck him. You're like,
Yeah.
he's got me convinced.
He's thick. He's thick.
John Travolta, you play an excellent fat bitch. It's amazing.
He said she's thick though.
Yeah.
She looked like a dinosaur.
That's the reason
I
why.
never
That's
watched
the reason why that new commercial with him as Santa Claus kind of was
Oh
familiar.
yeah.
It's like
I've seen this before.
She didn't age well.
before she didn't age well, right?
She looked like a dinosaur a little bit.
She's trans. That's what it was.
Yeah. Well, that's funny.
Fucking John Travolta. That's So that was the second worst movie he's ever been in, besides Battlefield Earth. Very similar
Same
characters.
character.
Very similar
Just missing that little nose piece, and that's it. Everything else is perfect. Actually, if anything, he could have played the same character. Nobody would have said a word.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dude.
something about that when this made me uncomfortable. I couldn't watch that. I could not finish that movie.
Harper's been watching the High School Musical movies. They suck. I
Yeah, they're
don't know
terrible.
why they were so popular. She's been watching all of them. She was like, Dad, there's even a third one. I said, I didn't know there was a second one.
Yeah, but Vanessa Hudgens is hot, so it's fine.
Yeah, she's pretty cute. She's not Selena Gomez, though. Selena
No.
Gomez is super hot lately. She got all sick and shit.
She got thicker, and that's your type.
Well, yeah, but
That's
she
what
got
it is.
sick. She almost died, and then she just had a glow up after that.
She's got a short head.
What do you mean?
Like
A short
from
head?
Her, from
Short
her top
head?
of her head to the bottom of the chin.
It's short? Is it?
That's the first
Just
time I've ever
seems
heard
like it.
a
No,
short,
it's a short head.
It's like
She's got a short head.
come back to
don't
me.
know,
Come back to me when you got a few more inches on that head.
I need your forehead to be longer.
I'm not saying she's not good looking. I'm just saying like every time I see her, like she looks like she's got
like-
a 12-year-old's head.
you like long headed bitches.
Let me see.
Like it's just not very proportionate to the rest of her body.
I don't know.
I gotta
Dude.
say, she has like a shrunken head. She's
Yeah.
a short head.
I don't see it. Do you?
I don't.
I mean, I'm not
I've
looking at her head
always
right
thought.
now, but
All right.
Well, not that picture. There's
the
some,
picture-
So the picture
some
adds.
I gotta
3
see the
inches.
proportion though.
The picture adds
the
3
angle
inches.
of that one. Yeah, that's no.
All right, let me check again.
You mean she has like a smush face? Like everything's
Kind of.
small?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't like smush face girls.
I can't
either.
find
I
it.
don't,
I
dude.
can't-
I don't know. There's some pictures that I've seen
Hold
of her
on.
where that's.
I'm
like,
looking. Well, here's one. Just minus.
I just like she has a short.
She has a
head.
short head.
It's just the way you said that.
Okay, like
I
what
mean,
about
look at
this
this
one?
picture. I mean,
hold
no,
on.
look at that one.
See, that's when she was swollen, like this one.
But still,
You
like
know when she had a fat face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not
fat
saying
face.
no. Like her chin is closer to her forehead than average.
Right.
Look, she's like,
It's like she got smashed a little
Yeah.
bit, right?
I don't
Yeah.
see it. It's her breast weighing her down. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is.
It could be my eyes. I don't know. But
I think your vision's bad
could be.
because all I see much more than a short head. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she needs head
I didn't
extensions.
know she had a head in some of these
Right.
pictures.
short head. That's so funny.
Short head. I love that. She's cute, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, so High School Musical. It's weird. It's not good. It sounds like shit. I don't know why it's so
yeah.
popular.
Because it's all like lips. It's not.
it's weird.
It's all post. Lip sync or not lip sync, but well, I mean, it is lip sync, but auto tuned and edited. And
I mean, I
everything. It just
guess
sounds
for
ass.
kid. I mean, it's better. She could be watching worse.
It's Disney Channel for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Like early 2000s Disney Channel.
She's into it. She likes the shit out of it. That and Bluey.
Oh, we watch Bluey all the time. Yeah.
That's about all you can watch anymore. I have to watch everything.
That one's
first
actually
before
good.
she
That's
does.
that one's a good cartoon. I mean, dude,
You guys watch Octonauts?
No,
Oh fuck! Watch Octonauts.
dude. So right now,
Awesome show.
like I said, Bluey, of course, Miss Rachel on YouTube, and then Monsters Inc. She's really big
Oh
on
yeah,
Monsters Inc.
we
right
did the
now.
whole Monsters Inc. thing, the Moana thing. We did the whole
Moana was first.
Frozen.
Frozen a little bit. Moana definitely was huge first, and now it's Monsters Inc.
Watch
Dude,
Octonauts.
every day.
You gotta watch some of that shit. They legit sneak in like
Oh, I know.
pronouns.
I have to
and
watch
fucking-
everything.
Well, I saw
fucking
like the
three
Coco
dads
Melon
and all this other shit.
Yeah,
Coco
the
Melon had
Coco
that.
Melon had two dads.
I got it
on
all.
one of the
That.
episodes.
I watch everything first.
There was one that was fucking. It was like cartoon Transformers for fuck's sake. It was talking about like non-binary Transformers.
He's a
and I'm
fucking
like,
robot.
I mean, at the same time, I'm also kind of like, yeah. I mean, it's a beetle, so like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really have a gender, but okay.
But no, if you get a chance, watch Octonauts. Like
Right.
it's cool as shit. We watched that for years.
Yeah.
They have movies and it's awesome. Not you, Zach. Don't start watching that shit. It's weird when you don't do that.
Optimus Prime, pull out your shaft. I need to see if you're really male.
Let me see that
Let me
dipstick.
see your show me your
need to
dick,
check your
Optimus
oil.
Prime.
That's so dumb.
Optimus Prime's got a pussy.
Speaking of Optimus Prime's pussy, have you seen? I watched that Transformers movie, the newest one.
Oh yeah.
The Maximals.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Beast
cool.
Wars, but
It was really cool.
yeah. My only beef with that one was there wasn't enough of it at the end.
It was cool.
There wasn't enough of Optimus Primal and everything.
Yeah, the
and
acting
Cheetor
is,
and
the acting of the people
Rhinox.
was terrible.
Like Rhinox didn't like he. I thought he was one. I was waiting for him to like. He's a big ass fucking rhinoceros.
He had a kryptonite sledgehammer,
and he barely did anything.
Yeah, it's cool. You need to watch it, Garrett. It's good.
The new Transformers.
It's fun. Yeah, it's a good.
The only one that they like focused on seemed to be was Razor Wing, and that was it.
Yeah, but that was dope too.
What was it, Razor Wing?
Yeah, it's the eagle.
Yeah, but I feel like that name's wrong.
No, it's it.
Is it Razor Wing?
Or Razor Air Razor.
Air Razor.
Air Razor.
Air Razor. Thank you.
You try. What do you think? It's
Razor
It
Rye.
sounds dumb.
Razor Rye.
That's what it sounds like when it flies.
I don't know. Are they done making those movies or
nope,
not?
nope.
I feel like they're. Where else could they
Dude,
go?
they make money because it's
do.
cool. It's
I know.
robots fighting, and the music score is always badass.
Yes. Yeah.
That I did notice that. Well, besides they had the
What? What?
they had the dude in the suit or whatever.
What's in that tea?
I don't know. I think I'm just tired.
He's 5-year-old.
Transform.
Yeah.
Head.
Sorry, my fucking country accent came out a little bit.
That thing's had robots and shoot guns.
Goddamn Forerunner shooting guns.
My Dahmer's a little too long.
They had a gorilla.
Rumspringa.
Papa.
But no, they can't get away from those movies putting the humans in it. Like we don't care about the people. We just want to see the robots fight.
Yeah, get out of here, white
It's
man.
like get out of here, white man. Get out of my robot movie.
I need more Amish acting.
In that movie, they had the one dude that was like he like wore the transformer. He was like inside the transformer.
Yeah, that was when
Like,
he was
wore
like,
his
he's
skin.
like, "Come on, Mirage, come on, man."
Right.
He was like, "You're gonna take the
That
wheel
was
now."
that was fucking Pete Davidson too.
And he
It's
like
that character.
he gives himself to him.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like wear me.
wear my skin.
He's like I'm inside you, Holmes.
Inside Jones. This feels good.
It's a little snug in the crotch area.
Run me out, Spaniard.
He's like Adelaide. Oh fuck, that's racist. I recently watched. It's unfortunate. It was actually kind of good. Blue Beetle was not too bad. I mean, it was a good little popcorn thing. Cool action.
Yeah, but he was a whiny.
But he was
bitch
whiny
for
as
the first
fuck.
Hour and a half.
That's always bothers me about those movies. Is like as soon as the main character gets like powers, and even if it looks kind of fucked up because like a beetle like absorbed into his body and started sprouting shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
okay, like that's scary. But once you're like, okay, I'm fine, and I have fucking powers.
Embrace it.
Embrace it.
They freak out and cry about it. I need this to
Oh,
move.
I gotta
like,
figure out a way to get this out of me.
You
I'm
can
like, no.
fly.
Yeah.
And you can stop anything you want, and you're
Yeah.
bulletproof.
And it didn't like disfigure you, so you could still like.
It's now. Granted, he can't go through a metal detector ever again.
yeah,
It's in his back.
But I mean, why would he need to?
Right, you can fly there.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen
It's
that?
like
Did
I
you see
watched.
it?
Well, no, but I just watched The Flash finally. A couple
it's
weeks ago.
terrible.
dude. Yeah,
We saw it in theaters. It's awful.
like Michael Keaton. I mean, love
Yeah,
that he come back.
that
He was
was
cool.
cool.
Yeah, he was awesome. But the whole Flash deal, and then him, trying to go back and get his parents, and that whole. I'm like,
It was bad.
They totally fucked the Flashpoint.
They did
storyline.
but Michael Keaton. That's the only reason we went and saw it in theaters was
Yeah.
just for him.
yeah,
And
that
it
was cool.
was
and then
cool.
George Clooney at the end, though, I was like, maybe Val Kilmer. That would have been cool.
Yeah, but he's
George
all like
Clooney?
swollen and big.
Yeah, but George Clooney was a Batman.
I know, but he sucked. That's
That's
my
right,
thing.
I
Like
guess,
Val
yeah.
Kilmer, I actually like that one.
You
Batman
like Val
Forever.
Kilmer's Batman?
Yeah, but they
I
could.
did. I thought he did better than George Clooney.
I agree. I agree with that. I think.
Like the whole Batman and Robin movie was just like cheesy as shit to me. Batman Forever was actually
Yeah. Yeah, but
Tommy
it did,
Lee Jones and
but
Jim
it did
Carrey
have
and shit.
it did have Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
And that was the best part.
Everyone chill.
Everyone chill. Gotham will be covered in ice. So he was just like
And he was cool. 'Cause he had like that little like
yeah.
almost like a glow
glow
stick in his
stick
in his mouth, yeah,
to
yeah.
make him more
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah.
And I like how he wore that robe when he walked
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
He's keeping his wife in like a fish tank.
Yeah, dude. So I mean that was awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Didn't they have Bane in it too? That
Yeah.
same thing.
It had,
Yeah.
it was
Hit
Bane.
his chest.
Yeah, that was goofy. And then Uma Thurman was
but she was
Poison
kinda
Ivy. She was
hot.
kind of hot. I was into it. But yeah, and they had which I can't remember think of his name now. Whoever played Robin? He was in the
Is that
Chris
his name?
O'Donnell. He
Yeah,
was in the Val Kilmer one though too.
Yeah.
And then he was in this one. But then they had Alicia Silverstone, and I have never liked her.
No.
Yeah, that wasn't
Never liked her in anything. I mean, I know probably her most famous role was Clueless, and Clueless as a movie is fine or whatever. But
Yeah.
I just never liked Alicia Silverstone. But yeah, that definitely was the worst one. I mean, the Val Kilmer one had
Cole Kidman.
Jim Carrey as the
Carrey.
Riddler. That was awesome.
was cool.
he was good.
He was good.
I mean,
Tommy
even
Lee
Tommy Lee
Jones,
Jones as Two-Face
It
was
wasn't
great.
bad. Those movies are just fun.
Yeah, they were.
I'll watch any of them.
But like,
They're cool.
Yeah. Which I guess because like I mean the '80s, Michael Keaton, which I was pretty young when I saw those, and then
90 was the first one, wasn't it?
So
Or
the
89?
it was '89, and then so like when Batman Forever came out, like that was because I was I guess more into it,
Yeah.
coming of age, in the
Right.
Well, before my
in
Rumspringer.
my toys.
Listen, son, it's time for you to watch Batman.
So like seeing
You're
that
of the
movie,
age.
like that was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, because I had did you have the toys? I had the
Oh,
Bat
yeah.
Jet.
Yeah, dude, I had all that.
Yeah,
shit.
it
because-
turned into the car, the
Because I
boat.
could take the wings off and be a praying mantis if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I remember that.
No, I mean I just strictly played Batman.
That was right around Transformers as well.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
could,
Yeah,
like, use the-
you could take the wings off, and they
You
were
could be a
kind of like
Beetleborg.
blades.
I could be a Beetleborg.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
We couldn't afford all the toys at the time.
Yeah.
You had to be, you know what I mean?
I think my brother had more of the Batman stuff, but I played with it too. I was more Power Rangers was my jam. I had all the Power Rangers.
that too though. I had
one where
the
you push
thing.
the belt and their head would flip. Their helmet would come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. Everybody wanted to
Actually, I
fuck
think
Kimberly.
I think a lot of those toys and like I had the Batman Forever Bat Cave where it was actually like 3 different pedestals or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where you had
Yeah.
the car, and then you had like the middle one was like command center, and then the one that was like attached to the house or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's in the attic right now.
Fuck, we should
I'm gonna
bring them
go
out,
get
put
it.
them in the room.
I had
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I actually asked my mom the other day because I was going to give mine away, and she'd already. I was like,
Shorty gave all your shit away.
"Damn
Got
it!"
that.
She's like, yeah, you're 34. You don't need all this shit.
One of the best gifts I ever got when I was a kid was a my size Red Ranger, and you could
Oh, you don't.
and you could
You know what I'm saying?
you could take off his clothes and wear them. And then you just had a you just had
It was anatomically
then you,
correct.
just, then you just had a fucking naked Red Ranger sitting in the corner while I'm in his clothes doing fucking karate moves.
You had to get his consent.
Yeah,
You had to
exactly.
get his consent first.
Oh man.
Well, they had those. Didn't they have the wrestling buddies that you could have,
Yeah.
like the little pillows that were wrestlers?
Yeah, exactly. That's weird. Then you have like a 7-year-old sleeping with Hulk Hogan. Like that's just odd.
Come to bed, brother.
Come on, brother.
Don't forget to brush your teeth.
You're hogging all the covers, brother.
He said, I took his clothes off and wore them. You used to tie him up in the
Yeah,
corner.
dude.
They're all sweaty. You put it back on your doll.
100%. I was real sad.
All
When,
stretched out.
I was real sad whenever I got too big. I couldn't wear it anymore.
Like Caprice.
Yeah, I was 16.
What was that thing called? I got to see this. What was that thing?
Smelled like my size Red Ranger or my size Power Ranger.
You get a Husky Ranger.
So are they all one size, or can you pick the?
And then he had like, no,
a husky-
I think,
husky
I mean,
ranger?
seriously, I think he was like, I don't know, like 4 feet tall or something like that. It was very short, maybe 3 feet, something like that. That was it. Boom. That was it. Well, it was a different, wasn't the right era. It was the original Red Ranger.
Was it a doll?
Yeah, it was my size. You know, I had like my size
was
Barbie
my
or
size.
whatever for girls. Well, they came out with a my size
Here it is.
Red Ranger. That was it, bro. I had that shit.
Holy shit!
I had that
It's like
shit.
a good guy doll.
Hell yeah, dude.
Mint, rare.
So it looked just like that, but,
94.
imagine me in it.
I can. That's why I'm laughing.
Right now,
The helmet doesn't snap.
Well, the weird thing is the helmet didn't come off.
It looks like a modular
Yeah.
helmet.
Well, the thing is the helmet didn't come off, so it was just helmet and naked Red Ranger. So I had to have a different helmet that I got, and then the gloves on the doll were like just little like cloth shitty little gloves. But I had better ones. They were like faux leather, and they had like a little button in between the thumb.
Oh,
and the
yeah, I
finger
had that one.
where you could like, and it made like
Did you have Zaba? I had the Zaba.
Made like
the White
punching
Ranger
sounds.
sword.
I had that. I had the
I think
white.
I think I just
Zaba.
had that in the belt buckle thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had a couple of different morphers.
Yeah,
The different
That's
power
what it was,
coins.
Morpher.
Is
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
I'd say I think the
morphin'
best
time.
costume I ever had as a kid was a Ninja Turtle costume. It
Yeah,
had the shell and everything.
yeah.
So you could do karate and shit in it. It was
Yeah,
really
dude.
cool. Got it when I was 14.
I don't think I ever had a
We do-
legit Halloween costume.
What?
Mine were all.
Like handmade?
No, I did have. Yeah, Batman Forever. I did have one. It
Oh,
wasn't like
okay.
the leather. I mean,
What
it
did you
was,
wear?
Of course, the cloth.
We trick-or-treated together. What did you
I
use
mean, a
to
lot
wear?
of stuff was homemade.
Yeah, but did we go trick-or-treating? Surely to God we did. What did we wear?
I remember.
can't
I think I know. Like a few times, we stayed there and scared the shit out of the other kids that come out.
Ah, we did do that.
Yeah.
That's right.
I did a lot of homemade costumes when I was a kid too.
Well, you were homeschooled.
Well, I was homeschooled. Well, here's what I'm saying. One of them was like, "Oh, here you can go as a hobo," and it was just my clothes with some. I had some black.
throwing
But my mom just put like some like smudges on my face where I was like a dirty hobo, and then I had like the stick with the sack or whatever. But I was wearing my clothes, so I'm like,
Johnny Appleseed.
the fuck. It's like, oh, you're a hobo,
like, this is perfect.
right?
I still like how we talked about that she used to dress you up for photo shoots, but you were homeschooled for your school pictures.
Yeah, right.
You just had to wear like
I gotta find that fucking photo where I'm wearing like shorts,
Oh, my God.
knee-high socks with some loafers. And,
homeschool.
straight up suspenders with a short sleeve button-down white shirt and a bow tie.
It was
Yeah.
a senior picture.
Some children of the corn
That should be the
shit.
new costume, the homeschool.
Actually, I look
costume.
Amish.
Your mom tried to raise you Amish for it. It'd be funny if you told your kids y'all were Amish, but you only dressed them Amish.
That was so funny.
You had to wear like a bonnet and shit.
A little hat.
Like, this is what you're gonna wear. Like, Mom, nobody else wears this shit. Like, look, I don't tell you, this is how our family is.
Right.
Well, how come you don't wear this?
You're gonna be a trendsetter.
You're a trendsetter.
It's coming back.
This is all the rage when I was a kid. It's gonna come back.
Well, you know we should start doing that. Where you're like, remember the '90s, the Power Rangers, like you wore baggy jeans and tight shirts.
That's coming back
Yeah.
big time. I've noticed.
We should start bringing that back
100%.
and just try it.
I'm into it.
God, that was so funny. That fucking life size, my size
dude.
Power Ranger. Because all I get pictures how excited they are, and they're like, "Guess what? Like, how would you advertise? Is there an ad for that? I'm
no.
YouTubing it. Take his clothes off.
I mean, yeah, if you like walked
what?
in, you could like walk in at the wrong time in my room, and I'm like stripping naked. This fucking Power Ranger got him bent over, and I'm
You know
trying
what I mean? Mine. I'm absorbing his powers.
Oh god dang!
Oh, dude, I like when you watch
I was homeschooled. I had a lot of time on my hands.
I like when you watch those videos where those like adult men like do the morphing with their morphers. Like
Oh,
the
yes.
virgins do it.
And they do the whole like scene where they're
It's
like
so
committed
bad.
to the role kind
But
of
they're
thing.
not good at it.
But they're
Wait, like YouTube?
yeah. I've
Like,
come
they're like,
across
it's
those
like a
videos.
bunch of virgins, and they'll
Yeah, I
be
gotta
like,
look this
they're like,
up.
it's morphin' time, hippopotamus, and they'll like do the
Was
whole.
that one?
That's one of theirs.
Hippopotamus?
Yeah, it's one of theirs.
Yeah, they do the whole thing, and they do it serious. Like they do the actual like choreographed move
Yeah,
perfectly.
but it's sloppy.
and the
Like, it hasn't been
dialogue
approved.
and everything.
But they're
Yeah.
all stiff legged and shit, you know?
Yeah, because it hasn't been
right.
approved by production.
Right.
They
just think it's cool.
And they take it and they look in the camera like menacingly, like they're a threat, but they're not.
Like, look at these.
Power Rangers, this is your
Yeah.
time. It's morphing time.
I had those.
Yeah.
Evil space aliens are approaching your
Yeah, bro.
location.
Little the
It's your only hope.
quick morph where they had the helmets would flip around.
Power Rangers, use your hand
Oh, I remember all this shit.
Get out of here, buddy.
Hey, yeah.
space aliens.
Fucking sword on. Lazy leader.
Yeah, I know.
In a
Yeah.
fucking fishbowl. Dude, remember when
Just
they
a fat head in a tube.
remember when they finally like it got cracked open with Ivan Ooze and it was just like some like cancer patient in a
Yeah.
shiny onesie.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was laying
like
on
laying in
crystals.
crystals.
He was
Like,
like,
it looks real fucking comfortable. Like, you think that maybe the problem is that you're like laying
Yeah.
on crystals?
he looked like a fucking sea monkey. Like laying down. He had like this shimmering, he almost like a little like one of those hot water bags you used to get when you were sick, but his head was the plug.
Yeah, dude, it looked awful.
It looked terrible. And then like I like how they energized him and he like just went back. I'm like, does he float in it? Or
Right.
does he lay on that awful like stalactite? How
That's
does
what I'm
that
guessing.
work?
I'm guessing he's laying at
lays
the
there
bottom.
and they
So actually,
flashlight
the
his
entire
face up?
time you have Zordon, you're talking to him in this foggy tube. At the bottom, he's actually just
He's
like
wilting.
all wrinkled and shit. Like, kill me, please, kill me.
Like, it'd be funny if they showed him in that scene, like they cracked up and he was like, "Thank God, I've been waiting for someone to bust this fucking tube."
Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that whole thing. It's like they did the movie, the newer movie, and he was like a ex Power Ranger. That made more sense.
Yeah, that made me
And like upload his consciousness to the system.
Yeah.
That was a lot better.
Yeah, but it just, I think the way they did the suits is what bothered me. It just looked weird. And the way they did the Zord was weird.
Oh yeah, the whole thing. But
I hated that part.
back in the day, though, Kimberly was so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was bad, dude. We used to kiss the TV when she would come on. You know what I mean? We didn't. I mean,
I didn't do all that, but yeah.
Yeah, you did.
She was
Now you're going to make
fucking
fun of me
lie.
of like stripping down a Power Ranger and you're making out with the TV.
at least there was a chick. You're undressing. You're undressing Jason in your room. Give me your uniform.
Give me, strip down, Jason.
little Jay.
Leave your helmet on.
Right, exactly.
Actually,
Let the Ranger watch.
being a kid, that would be fucking cool. It'd be like, take the uniform off. Like, don't worry, Jason. I got the first watch.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm the Red Ranger now.
I'm the Red Ranger now. But you hide him away so he can't get his powers back.
Yeah, we did a lot of reenactment of Power Ranger episodes wearing that shit.
Was there like who else had a Ranger suit? It wasn't just
It
you.
was just me and I guess my imaginary friend. Just kidding.
Kimberly.
It's Kimberly.
We did.
Or it was me and the Naked Ranger. It was.
That's true. Like,
Right.
He was like a
I
victim.
put
You were
my
saving him.
clothes on him.
Don't worry, Mr. Zach. But he has the helmet on. Like,
All right.
it's weird. He's in that same shorts and bow tie.
Yeah. I do. Another thing I remember.
Some loafers.
We were kids. Me and my brother. It was whenever the Hunchback of Notre Dame came out.
Sanctuary.
And there was I think it was like McDonald's or Burger King or whatever had the toys and they had like
Yeah.
the dolls and you had like the Esmeralda and like
The gargoyles.
the fucking gargoyles.
Yeah.
You had Quasimodo and all of them. Me and my brother went out to the backyard and actually like burned Esmeralda at the stake.
Oh shit!
We set up I shit you not. We set up like a little pyre
Right.
with a stick in the ground and tied her to it and then set it on fire.
Fucking homeschooled kids out there in robes and shit.
Burn. Now if I
Burn the whore.
yeah, now if somebody did that today, it's like okay, put him on a watch list.
Yeah.
So whenever
Actually, today they
he's
probably
a potential
commend
shooter, active shooter, you might need to
They'll commend you for it now.
right,
Down with the patriarch.
right. So
Burn the
He's
bitch.
expressing his emotions.
He's expressing himself.
right. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know. I guess we were wanting to replay the scene to where she was like getting tied up in the.
She was pretty hot.
She was getting burned at the stake, and then Quasimodo comes down, like swings in.
Yeah.
But I guess we failed every time, and so just ended up
Try
burning
to
her.
swing in, you break your back.
Right.
Nobody wanted to play the Hunchback.
I remember my mom was super mad because we ended up, in order to set the blaze, we actually went and got kerosene and poured it all on the thing.
Burn the backyard
Yeah,
down.
we could have fucking blown ourselves up.
Do you notice how like all those movies, all the princess and stuff are smoking hot?
Hell yeah.
Those are all drawn by men.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even now, like look at Elsa
Mm-hmm.
from.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Well, it's like
Perfect portions.
So I saw on Instagram someone posted. I mean, there's a reason why I have the taste in women that I do now because if they go back and look at scenes of like X-Men
Or Miss
of Rogue running
Miss-
around
Miss
and
Incredible.
Mystique, yeah, and you're like,
Dude, they're all yeah.
yeah,
I mean, look at Ariel. She was awesome
Yeah.
because she like was smoking hot. All the things. Then she lost her voice, so she couldn't talk.
they sound like a dick.
She got it back.
right.
It was just a trial period. He was like, yeah, give it back. Give it back to her.
I was more into the Jasmine was more my jam.
Was it?
the midriff thing going on?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of slutty.
I mean, it makes sense. And there's a reason why I kind of have a like Dua Lipa as my
yeah, that
that's-
girl that we
that
saw
look,
in
right?
Vegas was kind of like
That kind of
a
exotic look.
taller Jasmine
yeah
that you were really into.
dark hair, exotic look.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
6'2",
Yeah,
kind of overpower you. Yeah, she was
Right,
impressive.
exactly.
Shit, man.
You should have seen this young man's eyes light up. It was special.
absolutely.
Where's she from? Alaska?
6'2".
Yeah, she lived in Alaska.
Really?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, she would fly down.
She would fight her way back to
Right.
Vegas.
She, right. She rolled up to the club in a snow machine.
Zamboni.
Sled and her dogs.
Right. Dog sled. Titties out.
But it was other women pulling her sleigh.
Yeah, when she sat down, I was just like, "Oh!" I think I said to her face, "I was like, you are my type."
It was awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I've never seen anyone.
I didn't even.
happy.
I
You
didn't,
are,
I didn't even see her
was
beforehand.
like-
She just sat down, and I was like, "This is like manna from heaven. What is
He
happening?"
was like, "I really like you."
Right.
She's
Yeah,
like-
that's probably what it actually sounded like because I was drunk. I was like, "You're pretty.
He was like this.
I give you money, you
man.
dance."
Yeah, it's true. That was funny. You weren't that
Oh,
bad.
man.
No,
You weren't that bad at all. We drank.
That was early. That was early.
Yeah, that was very early.
That was early.
Yeah,
I got more wasty face later on. That's
You
where we
did.
ended up. Yeah, we haven't.
and I love it when you get drunk too because you use my first name a lot,
yeah,
Joshua.
Joshua.
not the full name.
I just said Josh,
He
yeah.
says Josh, and then I was hammered too. Like the escalator was the funniest thing to be on.
Yeah,
Yeah, the place is great.
that was where I told that girl. I was like, that's where I was fucking hammered,
We were.
and
We
that's
were on
when
our way.
I guess I locked eyes with a girl.
You looked at a
her,
woman
and she looked at me,
with
but then
utter disdain,
and I turned to you and I said, she looked at me like I didn't even have a dick
and then that made me laugh hysterically on the
because
escalator.
I did say it loud.
Because as we're cruising, like it's just funny in that position, and then he like puts his head back and says that, and it was just glorious. The whole thing was epic. She did too, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's like, ugh,
I like those ugly girls you took a picture with. Can we get our money back?
yeah, right. I can't.
That one said,
Yeah,
"Can
bamboozle."
she have some?" And you're like, "No, you can just split it." She put her. We ran.
And she put her fat leg on me. I was like, get the. She was just not.
Yeah, they're not cute.
No.
But I do like how you told her, "It's like, can she have some?" And you're like, "No, you guys can
No,
split
you
it."
split it.
You took off.
Damn.
Ugh.
Fight amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Where we at?
Well, I mean, I don't know because we started and stopped a whole bunch. We're at 140 right now on the this particular run, so we're probably getting close to 2
Getting
hours.
close. Oh, so the Rank guys, I was going to mention them. The Rank podcast with John and Zach. That's a show we're going on. I'm pretty
It's
excited.
gonna be real
about that.
confusing with two Zachs.
Well, I told him there's only one Zach. Your Zach is on limited time.
I'll change my name to Jeremiah. For this.
They're spelled differently, so you're
Okay.
good.
Okay. All right.
Zachariah.
So
looking
I'll be
forward to that.
Zach and he could be Zach.
Yeah, Zach. Yeah. You can be the white man, Zach.
I could be the white Zach. White man. I don't know why I said that.
That was so funny. Oh, I love that. No, that's coming up. That should be actually here. I'd say probably the next month or so. I'm pretty stoked to go.
We're going.
on
I mean,
that
we're
podcast.
going on theirs though. So,
We're being invited. We'll have them on too.
Yeah, we'll do some host
What's
swapping.
funny is he asked me like, let me know what the thing's going to be. I was like, it doesn't work that way. So you just come on and shoot the shit, man.
Yeah.
We
I
try.
mean,
to
if there's
keep
something
it
they
pretty organic.
want to talk about.
That's what I'll tell him.
specific,
Yeah. Or
go
what,
for
if
it.
you guys want to talk about your guys' stuff, I said,
Yeah.
but ours, he's listening to ours.
Did you ever strip naked at Power Ranger?
Yeah, right. What's funny is like he asked like, can I listen to yours first? Like one of the episodes. I said, yep. So which one? I said, any of them. Pick one. The titles will sell themselves.
Yeah.
So like 10 minutes later, I got a message. It was like, yeah, that's awesome. I'm down. I'm like, okay, cool.
Word. Do you know which episode he
I
actually
sent
listened
him the last two we did.
to? Okay.
I didn't send him the Vegas one. I sent him. Was it because the patty melt?
Okay.
I sent him some of the ones that I thought were funnier as far
Okay.
as to get a taste of it. So, yeah,
That'd be fun.
I think it'll be a good time.
Yeah, I agree. It'd be. I also I haven't. I need to listen to the episode you sent me of theirs.
Oh, it's cool.
But
The dinosaurs?
I read some of the descriptions of what they got going on.
It's cool.
Yeah, I dig the whole ranker.
It's fun.
thing.
Their movie reviews are good too.
I'm into
Those are
that.
fun.
I kind of want to. I can't. Maybe we should do some. Not. I don't want to steal like their thing or whatever. But
You might like try some different.
try
things.
some just
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Be kind of fun. Yeah. But anyway, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, comment.
Garrett, thanks for coming on, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate
no problem, man. Fun
It's
as
always
always.
good having you.
Yep.
Still working. Once we get the room done, the video will come up for sure.
You know what we should do?
What's up?
Well, because Garrett, you've been on like 3 times now, right? I think it's your
Three,
third
yeah.
time.
Three.
We should have. We should call this like how Joe Rogan has the Protect Your Parks #1 through.
I don't
10.
have a crew name yet.
Well, so we Awesome Sauce.
Oh,
1
that's
through 3.
Right. Yes. Okay. I'll do that.
That's what we should. So I can.
Because that was the original stuff.
I'll call this episode Awesome Sauce 3. We just won't have a 1 and 2. They're hidden.
I can find that cover art.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll find the cover art. I still have it.
Find the cover art and you can.
It's
post
the
it on-
episodes are
post it on
still
our page.
posted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3 we did, they're pretty good. I went back and listened to them. They're pretty good.
Okay.
I'll get that cover and
We
use
did
it.
3?
We did. It's either 2 or 3. I know 2 for sure. Maybe I lied, but it was going pretty good. Everybody's schedules got all fucked up. We really know what we're doing.
I know. We could be doing this for a living if we would have just kept doing it. Probably. I mean, but at that time, podcasts were not as big as they are.
Well, the video thing's going to take us. I think is going to.
To the moon.
I'm also been looking at some paid advertising as well. So,
okay,
it's good stuff. But yeah, that's it.
Cool.
See you guys next week.
Yeah.
All right. Latest. Peace.